What's going on Common Sense Fam and Clan? Thank you guys for first and foremost spending a little bit of your evening with Uncommon Sense. I want to shout out everybody that is one in the chat, and then two for just hanging with us. So I see we got Original Dogman John Castro. I see we got Gerlin and Pierre. How you guys doing? Belinda Weathers. How you doing? Drea, Renee, and Dr. Rose. Nothing much. Beautiful. What's going on? How are you? How you guys doing? What's your scent of the day? Hey. How are you lovely people? I'm so glad that you guys have a little bit of time to spend with Uncommon Sense and our special guest, if he gets it together and joins us, right? I don't know what's going on. Hey, Akesia. I see somebody may have popped in. So let's go ahead and add him to the stream.
I'm not.
What's up, Tyree?
I'm not here.
You here? Focus the camera.
I'm just a figment of your imagination. Hold on one second.
I have not noticed our special guest. Our special guest is Tyree Beatty from Perfume Corner, or Chill Mode. So let's give Chill Mode a hand. Tyree, let's give him a hand because he claims he's camera shy. So we're gonna break him out of this camera shyness, and we're gonna do a little bit of Fragchat. What you say, Tyree? I hear you talking. We can hear you talking. You talking crap, Tyree?
Can you hear me better?
Much better.
Okay. I am very much camera shy, so y'all see me doing this and what my goodness and whatever.
We're gonna break all that up. We're gonna break all that up. I was gonna ask you if you were gonna stream from your channel, but
that ain't even that crucial to me. I'm good.
You sure?
I'm positive. Nobody's gonna be looking anyways.
How you know? You listen. I said special guests, and people came out the woodwork. So I don't know. They didn't come to see me.
Yeah, they definitely came to see you. They didn't come to see me.
No, they didn't.
This your channel. This your world.
They came to see you, my brother.
Okay. Tell them if
they came to see the special guests.
If they came to see me, then tell them to disconnect. Or give you a bunch of likes, subscribe.
No.
Tell them to invite people. I'm still look. If y'all came to see me or Uncommon, hit that like button, subscribe, do whatever it is you got to do. Get it all. Invite people, get them on over here. We'll try to have as much of a good time as we can. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, we're gonna have a good time. Wherever we at is gonna be a good time.
Wherever we at is gonna be a good time.
Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah. So we got a few folks in here. There we go. Let's get live and live in color.
Let's get live and live in color. All right.
So you got Dr. Rose asking where you at. So Dr. Rose, he is here. He is present. He is finally on the stream. He came back out of this one. I know he tried to back out that other one. You came back out of this. We're gonna hold you hostage for at least an hour.
No. See, she didn't tell the whole truth. What I told her was, if she had asked me ahead of time, I would have been there. Then she was like, "Well, come on now." I'm like, "Well, I'm not ready." I wasn't ready. It was like, I don't know. Anyway, we're here. We here now. Where's she at? Tell her to get her little face up.
Oh, she right here. So we getting a little bit of feedback from your side. I think you have two.
No, I just got one. Just my microphone.
I wonder if it's on my side. Let me make sure I got myself together. It may be me. Let's see if that stops.
I could hear it, but
it was me.
It was
you. Yeah. See, look, I'm blaming it on you, and I'm fucking up. You know.
And I'm the new person. See what I get. And I'm the new person.
You see what I'm saying? You got this.
Let me find something to prop this up. I'm using my Bulgari You know what? I'm gonna use my Bulgari Man and Black Essence the proper.
No, because we're gonna talk about that. You can't use that as a prop. We
well,
need
let's talk
that.
about it. Let's talk about it. Then. Let's talk about it.
Well,
As my daughter would say.
Why don't you tell the folks? Why don't you tell the folks how I put you on to that? Because you were asking, what did you ask me? Was it like the best leather or the best? What was the question? I can't remember.
I remember we were talking about Man in Black, and you were like, "You need to try Man in Black Essence." I'm like, "Man in Black Essence, what's that, man? That's just some old flanker that people talk about." I got it, and it was like, "Okay, that's fire." Yeah. So, you know, here it is. Yes, Uncommon hooked me up to this. He was the influence of his time. Well, there it is. Now, y'all have to forgive me because I'm going to be sniffing and coughing a lot because I'm still getting over a cold and stuff like that. So, but I'm here. Not a good.
We glad you not only getting over a cold, you doing well. So that's always great news.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Now,
so
John,
what's up?
Nothing much, man. I'm just addressing the chat, getting everybody acclimated to what we're gonna do. Because again, I very rarely go by on our lives. I don't have an agenda. It usually just it meanders and it flows. And I think that's the best way to do it. Because I've tried to when I had a set few topics or whatever,
right?
It ran the gamut, and it honestly is best that way to just let it happen naturally because we always want to be engaged in the chat as well because they're here to see a show. So what's going on, Caboose? So I want to first just address this. I've never in my life experienced Nautica Voyage be oversprayed or cologne. It's super duper light on my skin. So how many sprays, John?
I was gonna say it depends on how many times you sprayed it. I've sprayed it maybe twice. And
it don't perform on my skin. It don't perform on my skin, so I let it go. What's going on, Bryce? I ain't seen you in forever, man. What you been up to? I haven't been getting everybody's notifications either. So if you posted some videos, you know me. I'll be catching up soon.
I'm gonna see if I can find a stand here because I'm not gonna sit and hold this thing the whole time.
Do that. Do that.
Hold on. Because, we're gonna try to be professional. even though we are coloreds, we're gonna try to be professional. Professional coloreds.
Colors is over. That's over. We ain't doing that. What's going on, Caboose?
I'm kidding, everybody.
What's going on, brother?
You will find that I have a kind of a dry sense of humor.
No problem with that. We'll get some water because we can't be being dry.
We can't be dry.
No.
Well, nah, man. That's wrong.
Okay, Bryce. I see you. You've been hiding out. Okay, my eyes don't deceive me because I was gonna have to go get a refund on my LASIK because I've been missing stuff. You know. I don't think they do refunds on LASIK, but you know, I made a stink about it.
Cool if they did though. Like you got my eye wrong, so you know I need a refund.
They would just correct it. They would just keep going until they got it right.
There we go.
There we go. Hands free.
Hands free.
All right.
All right.
What's going on, Channel 69 Reformulations?
Channel 69.
The chat is a little behind the live stream. It's gonna pop up in a second.
So, what was your scent of the day?
You know what? Okay, so my scent of the day actually was a decant that I got in the mail. So I'm with Scentbox, and I'm on their premium where you get 2 cents a month, and you get access to like their niche stuff as well. So today, my scent of the day was Parfums de Marley Habdan. Can you see that?
Yes.
Okay, it's not focusing. However, that was my scent of the day, and I actually just recorded a live. You know, I do my mobile lives. I did a mobile review. I did a mobile review of that one, and it was. All I can say is this: as I foray more into niche, I've not found a great deal of the ones that command the price tag.
Really?
That's what I'll say. Yeah, it's very few that I found that was like, okay, this is worth the 150, 200, whatever. It's very few that I found that was like, yo, I'm getting ready to go buy me a full bottle of this $200 fragrance. It's very few that I found that made me want to do that.
Right.
The exception to the rule is Mancera. Mancera is worth their weight in gold.
Okay.
In my experience.
Okay.
What about you? I know which one you're gonna say. I know which one you gonna. What was your scent of the day?
My scent of the day was actually, I decided to give it a full wearing because I got it as a gift, but I haven't worn it yet. So I went out and ran some errands, but I was like, let me just see. By the way, I did not say Canada dry sense of humor. I said kind of a dry sense of humor. Now, I know I have a Southern accent, but I'm not that bad.
Do you have a Southern accent? Close that up real quick.
Yeah, man, can't you hear, bro? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wow.
Hey,
Where are you from,
what it look like.
Tyree?
I am from Tennessee, from Nashville.
Okay.
So, yes, I am in a Southern state. So, yes, I can pull it out and pull it back when I want to. You know what I'm saying?
You got to be adaptable these days.
Today, I went with Dolce & Gabbana, the one, EDP.
Birthday present, right?
Birthday present. I still have it on me. I know everybody says it's one of the sexiest fragrances that are out there.
Jury's still out.
Jury is still out. I like it. I like it a lot. Can I say it's the sexiest thing that I have? No. But I do like it a lot. I will say this. It is very commanding. Okay. It does put you in the mood like, yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
How you doing?
Okay.
I'm good.
Okay, so it's boss shit.
Yes. Yeah. It's boss. It's boss. It's
okay.
Boss. Speaking of which, what is your most boss fragrance? What is that?
Oh,
because we're gonna talk some man stuff today. We're not pulling the Lulu and the Dr. Rose.
We can do that.
This is good right here. This is good right here. This is got floral. I'm sorry. I'm messing with you. You know I love you, Rose.
We can do that. We can do that. What's my most boss fragrance? I don't have it in here with me. I gotta say, Bulgari Man and Black Essence. That's one of my bosses. One of my bosses. Now, I will say this. I was not gonna bring this out today because this one has a lot of hype, and I wasn't gonna fuck with it. But Prime Days happened, and I was like, now is a perfect time to go ahead and jump on it because it wasn't that expensive. I think I paid $36. Some people will say I overpaid. It's $36, but
Barely for Men, intense.
I look. I'm just not getting on this hype train. I'm just now getting on this hype train. And the moment I got in, it came today. The moment I got in, so when you was like, let's do a live tonight, I was like, oh, I got the shit. I'm ready for it. What's going on, Yummy? Thanks for joining us. Thank you for joining us on tonight. Mag
Hello.
Brother. Yeah, we're going to talk about some man shit tonight. You know what I mean? So, listen, I will say this. This is pretty boss too.
Okay.
It is. Do you have it?
I do not have it, but it's funny you brought that up because last week I was going to purchase it on Amazon. The only reason that I did it is because I have a printer that's out that I need to get fixed. So I had to get that instead. But it is in my favorites list. It's there for me to buy when I'm ready.
Listen. But you know what? I did a little bit of research. And you want to know, I probably know why I'm rocking with it. Okay. The nose behind this one, you know the nose behind it is?
No.
Natalie Lorson.
Okay.
She's one of the ones who is like one of them. When she does a fragrance, she does a fragrance. I'm gonna call her a master perfumer. I don't know if she is or not, but in my opinion, she's a master perfumer.
Right.
Grizzly Bear, what's going on, bro? I ain't seen you in forever. Where you been? Y'all been hiding out.
It's a must-have in your opinion. I'm gonna have to look at it then. If you say it's a must-have, then it's a must-have. Hey.
Bro, I'm rocking with them. Okay. It's a must-have. I'm gonna definitely tell you it's a must-have, especially as a collector. For the fellas, this is a must-have. What's going on, Cedric C? Thank y'all for stopping by. It's rocking tonight. I didn't even listen. See, Tyree, had we scheduled this probably would have been popping even more. But it's popping, especially for us to just talked about this earlier today. What, 5 o'clock? So
it was literally spur of the moment. I hit him up and I was like, "Hey man, I'm ready to schedule." I'm ready to schedule. Hey, see, that's what he's trying to slide by that. I hit him up and I said, "I'm ready to schedule a live stream."
We did schedule one.
You know what? You're right. We scheduled
5
it.
o'clock.
You're right.
We
You're
said
right. We
9
scheduled.
o'clock. Then we
We
said
said 9 o'clock.
9:30.
Right. We said 9 o'clock. We said 9:30. You know what?
I get what you're saying, though.
Technicality points on you. You got it.
I get what you're saying. What's going on, Lee Bruce? Appreciate you for stopping by, brother. Let us know your scent of the day. That's my guy, Lee Bruce. Bo Monroe on Spotify. Listen, if you guys like soulful R&B, check this brother out. Bo Monroe on Spotify.
So me and you and I need to get together again, because one of the things that I do is I create music as well. So I actually do R&B as well. But
okay,
if I have to say my boss fragrance now,
who your boss fragrance? What's going on, Loomis here? Thank you for stopping by. We just love y'all. First and foremost, we love y'all for one stopping by and spending a little bit of time with Uncommon Sense and Chill Mode, aka Tyree Beatty.
Yes, thank you. But y'all, more importantly, y'all like, subscribe, check out this channel, do all the comments you can. We're here for you. We're here for the people.
Yes, always.
We're here for the people, for always. We're just gonna try to have fun doing it. And yes, now this right here, it is it's an inspiration. But I will tell you this. So this is this right here.
It's a duo.
It's a duo. It's called let's see if that'll work better. It's called Casino Royale Cherry. So this is a blend of Parfums de Marley Layton and a blend of Baccarat Rouge 540.
Okay.
When I tell you, I've gotten more compliments with this one fragrance than anything that I ever have. It is literally, and I mean, it pulsates off the skin. You don't need about 3 times. Here, back of the neck. But I mean, it pulsates. Like, it just pulsates.
Really?
And it's funny because I was in Home Depot. I think I told you the story. I was in Home Depot one day in a scooter because I couldn't walk.
Okay.
So I'm in a Home Depot one day riding a scooter, and the lady comes. They come. Have you tested out your water and all this stuff? No, I ain't tested out my water. Leave me alone. I'm here to get a darn piece of wood. So she stopped me. I'm talking, and out of briefly, she said, "You know what? You smell really, really good." I want to say I know, but no, I didn't.
You should have.
I said,
if you know, you know.
No, what's funny was we both had masks on. And I was like, "You can smell that?" She said, "Yeah, I can smell it. And it smells really, really good." I'm like, "Well, thank you." And then I scooted my way along. But other than that, I will say this, fellas, if I know most people don't like inspirations or clones or whatever you want to call it, but trust me on this one, this will work for you. If you can get it, it's always sold out, but if you can get it, or if you have Layton and Baccarat Rouge 540, layer it together. It will do it for you.
Okay.
And that's me approved.
All right. Now, see, I've not smelled Baccarat Rouge. I'm not gonna lie to you. Lulu ruined it for me. She said it smelled like urinal cake, and I was done with it.
It smells like, I smelled Baccarat Rouge 540 once by itself, and it's more like people say a burnt cotton candy.
Okay. To
me, it's just it's deep, it's dense and sweet. It's just dense and it's sweet. It's not really. I don't know where she got a urinal cake from. It ain't that hard.
It was funny though, but it was very graphic, and that did it for me. It was like, yeah, I'm good on that. I don't want no parts of that.
I'll put it this way: if you like Mancera Instant Crush, you'll like Baccarat Rouge 540.
Instant Crush is okay. I like Mancera's Amber Fever.
Never smelled that one.
Bro. Okay, so I just restreamed from when I went on Lulu's channel to like smell some of her collection and rate and all of that, and test them sight unseen blind. Amber Fever behind Jasmine Wisp were the favorite ones. Okay. Those two were the top. Those were the best ones to me.
Okay.
Lenora Senade, Franck Olivier Ouveny. I've been hearing so much about this fragrance, so maybe it's time for me to check it out. I think Lulu said she was getting ready to check it out too. My man Abraham.
I need to get another Franck Olivier. I do. I haven't had one in quite a while. The last one I had was oh crap. It was in the long gray bottle. It was one of my first fragrances. Sun Java.
Okay.
That was the only Franck Olivier that I've had.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if I can see us on YouTube. Oh, there we are.
Yeah, we there. We
I can,
out here.
yeah, we out here. We out here now. I can
I
see the
got
comments.
I'm trying to think what I got. I have Frank Olivier's Eau de Passion Intense.
All the parts in the sense.
Yes. That's Tyree Amina. Thanks for stopping by.
No, it ain't.
Look at
It's somebody else.
him.
It ain't
Live and in living color.
It's somebody else. Don't listen to him.
Oh, it's him.
It ain't.
Oh, it's him.
It ain't. He done drew up somebody. I'm a fake person.
Oh, I'm not that good of an artist. Now I'm good.
Yes, you are. I have seen some of your streams. Yes, you are.
I'm saying is drawing up people. I'm not that good to draw people up.
Okay.
I'm good, but not that good.
Fair enough.
Center of the day, Killing Love, Don't Be Shy. See, okay, so if y'all don't know, Abraham, get to know Abraham. Abraham has an amazing collection too. He'll hit you with some stuff you never heard of.
Okay.
Hold on. I see one of my favorite ladies in here. What's going on, Maria? Thank you for stopping by. Because I'm almost certain it's kind of late where you are. I think Maria is in the UK. No, Maria's in Canada. So you may be in a similar time.
Favorite Mancera incense. So I've only smelled 2. I've smelled black vanilla. Which I really, really like. And I've never smelled that oud, peppermint, lemon pepper, whatever it is you want y'all be talking about.
Oud lemon mint?
Yeah, whatever y'all be gaga.
Why haven't you smelled it? Do you want to smell
it? No. Okay. No. Only reason because so here's my thing. I will try it. I'll say this. I'll try it. Is it something I'm looking forward to? Not really.
Wow.
But she's gonna make me pump out my man chest, and I don't want to do that. I'm trying to be.
Why not?
Because so I'm more of I like more smoother scents. I'm more of a masculine, smooth. I'm a chill type of person. I'm not really boastful. I don't have to be loud. I don't have to be frank. Meaning I don't have to be the center. I don't have to be the peacock, is what they like to say. Gotcha. I'm a chill, laid back, but I also want to be noticed, but noticed, in my own cool little way. Okay. Which is why I ended up falling in love with Whispers in the Library. Okay. Because Whispers in the Library, it's good, but it's not. I'm talking with my hands. I'm doing my daughter thing. It's good, but it's not overbearing. And like you said, when you feel like you gonna notice me. I ain't got to say nothing. That's the kind of fragrance I want. I ain't got to say too much. I ain't got to do too much. When you whiff it, what's that?
Got it.
That's me.
Got it.
Blue Touch. I've never smelled it. Is it good?
Me either. I've never smelled Blue Touch. Grizzly, let us know about Blue Touch. Grizzly has a channel. Grizzly definitely has a channel. So let's check out Grizzly Bear 831. He's been laying low key. I haven't seen much from him lately, but he has a channel as well. I saw somebody ask if Abraham have a YouTube channel. Abraham, I don't know if Abraham has a channel. He says he just answered me. No, I don't have a YouTube yet, so it's to come. We're looking forward to that because I ain't gonna put you out there, Abraham, but he got some heat. He got some heat.
Okay, what is original
Dog Man?
You said
what is Precious Oud
exclusive? No, he said I would like a oud exclusive and vanilla exclusive. So that's
I haven't. Oh, here you go. I've not tried oud exclusive or vanilla exclusive. I have tried Precious Oud. As far as Mancera, I've tried Precious Oud. I've tried Black Vanilla. I've tried Jardin Exclusive. I'm looking at them over here. I got my little decants. I got to look at them. Jardin Exclusive, Hindu Kush, Oud Lemon Mint, Rose Oud Musk. I've tried Oud Black Candy.
Okay.
So out of those, what are my favorites? Okay. Favorite is probably gonna be Oud Lemon Mint.
Okay.
Then Black Vanilla. Then Oud Black Candy. So I'm gonna do the top 3. And I have 2 of the ones that are my favorites. I don't have Black Vanilla. I'm holding on to this sample because it is amazing. Right. That's courtesy of Dr. Rose. It is stellar. And when I tell you, it ended up getting on the back. It was on the back of my neck. I sprayed it on the back of my neck, but it got all in my locks, and my locks smelled good for about 3 or 4 days.
Okay.
Oh, it was amazing. It was
Okay.
amazing. Now, I will tell you, Mancera Jardin Exclusive is similar to Zerjoff Herbal Pura. It's similar to Jasmine Wisp. It's similar to Kirky by Tiziana Terenzi. They're all in the same vein. They're not the same, but they're all in the same vein. So Mancera is, I feel like, one of the better houses in terms of getting you into niche fragrances. I feel like the amount of fragrance that you get and the quality is, in my experience, unmatched. I've not found a niche perfumer who does what they do at that price point.
So we talked about this. I'm a big Guerlain fan, and I know we talked about this, and that's cool. I got it. I heard what you said. Power to the people. I'm with you. But Terry Messer is just something that he's probably one of my. I just love the way he blends stuff. It just. I mean, I've never smelled any fragrance that just blends like they do. Never have.
I agree with you on terms of the quality of fragrance. And to me, I honestly feel like Guerlain is the niche of designers. Like they do a fragrance really well. I will not lie to you. I've not experienced many Guerlains that were not up to snuff. Quite honest, I'll tell you this. Had I not experienced Tom Ford's Grey Vetiver, this would have been all I would have needed. But I will say the way Tom Ford's Grey Vetiver is blended and the way it comes off of my skin, that's probably one of my most favorite Tom Fords. Empty Scentz. What's going on? I'm going to take a break for one quick second and address everybody in the chat. Empty Scentz. There's a few people that's just coming on in. We appreciate y'all. What's going on? What's your scent of the day? I'm going to hop back to Grizzly Bear. To answer your question, Hindu Kush is, I will say this, it's very herbaceous and green in the beginning. So it takes a little bit of time to get into, but the dry down on it is amazing. I don't think it's what everybody expects. So when I thought about it, because when I heard it, I thought it was going to have a really loud cannabis-like nature, like the strain. It doesn't. It has a herbaceous nod to that, if that makes sense. So I got a sample of it. One of the gentlemen in Fragcom were kind enough to send me a decant, sight unseen. Just sent me a decant. He was like, if you haven't had it, I'm gonna send you one. And these are the decants that fill up from the bottom. You put it on top of the bottle, and fragrance goes in. Well, I don't have anything on. I'm gonna spray it on me so we can talk about it a little bit.
Now, real quickly, Lenora, she asked the question, has anybody smelled Zerjoff Lyra? I have, and I love it. It smells I have a decant of it right here. And it smells just like a sugar cookie.
Really?
It's very, very good. Dark juice is very, very good. So, yes, if you can get it, get it.
Okay. I'll put it on my list of Zerjoffs to get. I only have one right now, but I got a few on my list. Casa Marati 1888 being one of them.
Now, I'm an 1861, or I'm a Naxos fan. I love my Naxos. I have 2 different clones of it. I still want the freaking bottle. I don't care. I'd still want I'm more into decants now. I've said to myself, go ahead. You go ahead and answer her. I'm cool.
Oh, Maria. So I'm gonna base this off of 2 women I know, their reaction. Dr. Rose loves it. She calls it her orgasm perfume. Lulu does not. She says it just leans a little too masculine for her. I'm not exactly sure. I would say if you can sample it first, wear it before you commit to a full bottle. But I will tell you this: if you don't like it, your husband will love it. So it could be kind of a win-win. I'm not sure if you're interested in giving away your fragrance to your husband, but if you don't like it, he'd be happy with that.
Well, you know what? That's a great segue into women getting masculine fragrances. If you think it's too masculine, save it. But you like the scent, save it and put it on him. You know what I'm saying? Let him rock it. That way you get the best of both worlds. See, y'all looking at it the wrong way. Look at it both ways. Well, it's too masculine. Because believe me, I'm gonna do the same thing in the opposite way. I'm not gonna keep it, but I'll give it to her. You know what I'm saying? But
I've heard of women wearing Bentley for men.
Yeah.
Now I will say this: I can't see them suffering through. Why don't I say suffering? Because that's unfair. I wouldn't see a woman really being cool with the opening in the mid, but the dry down is magic. I can see that being almost unisex.
Yes.
Now we getting back to you, Grizzly. I got this. First, let y'all see that. Can y'all see like the amount of? Probably not. Let's angle this light.
Yeah, I can see it.
Man, that was one spray. Now, I will tell you this. It's growing on me. When I first smelled it, it was like, but this is growing on me. Now, I don't think I'll get the 4-ounce bottle. I may end up getting a 2-ounce bottle. Because again, I think I saw the 2-ounce bottle for like $82. And I'm kind of getting in that place where in my collection, to be honest with you, I'm getting in that place now in my collection. I need smaller bottles because it's going to be no way I'm going to be able to get all of this. And I'm not going to be able to work through all these fragrances.
And that's what I was going to tell you. Because of you and Rose, who apparently just had her orgasm. Because of you and Rose, you got to have it sometime in life. I guess. You know,
it should be had as much as you can have it. As many times as you can get it,
Let it
I'm
flow.
Support it.
Let it flow out. Let it just ooze out like a. Oh, sorry, I'm going too much. Yes, Whisper in the Library is very awesome. I love it. I'm actually going to try Jazz Club next time. But I'm going to get the spray bottle. I'm not getting a big bottle, which is what I'm going to say. You guys made me realize that I don't. And I talked to you about this. I was looking into getting original bottles because I didn't want to feel cheap. I didn't want to feel like I wasn't getting I didn't want people to think I wasn't doing original things. But then I thought about it. What the hell did I care about that? I really don't. And I really shouldn't. So from this point on, if it's anything under 100, I'll look into it. But if it's over that 150, 200, you're getting decanted, bro. I ain't got nothing else to say about it. I'm good.
And to be quite honest with you, bro, if I had to, so I think I got about, I'll just say 130 bottles right now, but that's gonna change because I'm getting ready to do I'm gonna say a big declutter / giveaway. I'm gonna give probably about 5 or 6 full-size bottles. But if I thought about it, I did my math. In order for me to actually wear my fragrances, I would have to change 3 times a day. And I would only be able to wear each fragrance that I have 6 times in a year. It'll be no freaking way possible I'd even get close to emptying any of these fragrances, because you already know within that year I'm going to tack on even more fragrances because but hold on, while we're talking, if we're going to do that, let's be 100% honest. You are an influencer too. The moment you get a new fragrance, you are in my Facebook Messenger saying, yo, you need to get so-and-so. If you don't have it, get it. And if you don't have it, I can send you a decant. Have you smelled this? You're an influencer.
Fair enough.
Take your role and let it be known what it is.
But at least I am a cheap influencer.
You are not a cheap influencer. You are a reasonably priced influencer. So we got to change that language. We got to change that language because a lot of people say cheapies, etc. And no disrespect, because if it was cheap, I wouldn't fuck with it. I don't fuck with cheap. Now I fucks with reasonably priced. I fucks with affordable. I fucks with all of that. Hey Ursula, thank you for joining us on tonight. This was super duper, super duper impromptu.
Thank you,
and I appreciate you guys taking a little bit of time to just come spend. Nika, thank you so much for joining us. Good night to you. I appreciate you guys for showing up and showing out. Let's first and foremost, I have to give utmost praise, respect, and love to Dr. Rose. Dr. Rose has been the catalyst to like a lot of the things that I'm doing, to be quite honest with you. I have done a few lives on my own, but Dr. Rose just kind of pulled me out there and was like, we're going to do one every week. And I'm like, all right. You're gonna get on here and you're gonna do a live with me. And I was like, all right. And from the moment we did it, it was like we took to it like fish like water. We've never scripted anything. We get on, we talk, and it's just banter back and forth. So shout out to Dr. Rose. Again, she sends me decants and of stuff that I never probably would have ever tried, but it turns out to be great stuff. And I'm thankful that I have that time to experience fragrances that I normally wouldn't give a shot. Because again, being Uncommon Sense, I got to come with some heat that ain't nobody really talking about. I'm not living up to my name. It's quite a few reviewers and frag heads out there putting me to shame. Like Amina. Amina will come to you with some shit you ain't never heard of.
Amina will come with stuff that you didn't even know ever existed a day in your life.
Ever.
Like I got this from the house of Big Booty Graham. Well, who was that? I don't know. This is fragrance out in London, the West, you don't know about this.
Exactly. Whichever one that was when she went to oh shucks, the one she posted it the other day, and she was saying she was gonna wear it to the post office, and I said I wish I would have had that fragrance. I think it's got like octopus tentacles on it. I've never heard of that fragrance. I've never heard of the fragrance itself, but the fact that she said that's her fragrance, I'm like, okay, I like that. That make people respect your 6 feet, because I don't know what's going on. People ain't respecting the 6 feet. I was just in Aldi today. When I tell you, motherfuckers don't know what 6 feet social distancing is. Like, no, and again, you know when you in line at Aldi, you're gonna be there for a minute. You trying to hustle along. Like, buddy behind me was only 2.5 feet, and I had my mask on, so I really wasn't tripping. But I don't know. Like this, I will say the pandemic has made me a lot more hermit-like. Like I don't mind. Excuse me. I don't mind doing these lives because again, we can connect without being in present. Don't get me wrong. Nothing is a substitute for being in present, because after this gets old, trust and believe. I'm showing up to people's house with my mask on. We can sit in the living room. I don't care. I'll sit 6 feet from you, but I'm gonna be in the room. I will show up.
Let's go back to this octopus tentacles.
Well, yeah, Amina got to tell us what the fragrance is. I can't remember. I can't remember what it is.
I'm curious. I will get it just to say, hey, you know what? Hey,
you got the octopus
tentacles. Can't find that nowhere else. Well, I tell you what though. Now I tell everybody, he will have a lot more fragrance, a lot more niche knowledge than I would. I haven't dealt with it for a lot of people. A lot of people don't realize I'm still new.
Wait. Pump the brakes. Pump the brakes. Who will have a lot more niche than you?
You would.
No, I would not.
I have one niche fragrance, and that's that Bond No. 9. I don't have any more.
Okay, so at this particular point in time, I may have a few more niche fragrances than you, but I will say this: they are from smaller, lesser known houses. They're still, well, let's say they probably be indies then.
Okay. Now,
what's going on, Amador?
I do want that. I forgot the name. It's Karen something, but it's that Coco Nanas. I do want to try that. That's the one I do want to try. Leviathan, of course.
That's what it is. That's what it is. Leviathan.
It's actually shaving company. Okay, well, cool for shaving companies. I've been seeing that pop up a lot later. A lot of shaving people, a lot of cleaning people are getting fragrances now.
It only makes sense that, like, if you're into grooming, if you're a well-groomed brother, more than likely you're gonna smell good. More than likely, because fragrance is a part of fashion or wardrobe. Let me say, if you are an individual that likes to dress well, more than likely you're gonna smell well too.
Now, I will say this: you are right. I'm not a cheap. I'm a bang for buck person.
Yeah,
I will say
hell yeah.
Now, I'm gonna give y'all a little secret. For those of you who like Spice Bomb or Spice Bomb Extreme, there's something at Target or Walmart that is, I mean, when I tell you smell them side by side, they are seriously almost identical.
Really?
And that's this right here.
Spice and black vanilla. I've been seeing a lot about Cremo.
By Cremo. When I tell you, it literally almost exactly smells like it, and there's not really any alcohol residue in it when you spray it, and it lasts forever. This is about $20-something. Okay. I'm telling you, next time y'all go to Target, Walmart, whatever, and you see the Cremo, find this and smell it. Just get it. Just get
I'm
it.
on it.
I'm telling
I'm
you,
on it.
just get it. And you will see. You will see. You're like, darn, what do I need? What I need Spice Bomb for? Now, Spice Bomb may have a little bit more ingredients, but
Mm-hmm.
when I tell you they're almost identical, they really, really are.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Spice Bomb didn't smell good on me.
Okay.
I enjoyed it on other people. One of my friends had it, and it smelled great on him. But on me, it didn't do anything for me. So
Now,
I probably wouldn't get it. But I'm gonna try this. And you said it's $20.
now
I can handle $20.
you might like Rehab a little more because Rehab, from what I understand, Rehab. Well, Spice Bomb has cinnamon. Rehab has vanilla.
What's
Which
the
I have.
Alexandria one I got from you?
That's side effect.
Upside down. Okay.
That's side effect. Upside down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's too cloying for me. I sprayed that
Listen,
once and
it's going my skin is usually drier. I'll probably be able to do 2 and be fine. Like probably 2 would probably be nuclear. Like out here, like, oh my fucking God, turn down the volume on this fragrance. So that'd be good for me.
Oh, speaking of it, I need to go back to original Dogman. Is that what he was? He
Yep.
said something about Ayu vanilla. I think that's what it was. Mancera.
Let me scroll up.
It was
I see.
Ayu something.
If you like tobacco, then Mancera Red Tobacco.
No, it was above that.
Okay. Let me see. I see Karen Peron by Empty Sense. Hold on. Ooh, Cafe. Compliment getter out of this world.
Okay, so let me explain this to you about my thing with ouds, or whatever you want to call them.
Mm-hmm.
It is my understanding that oud or oud is short for rose oud. Am I right?
The way it's spelled right there, yes, that's a rose oud combo.
Okay, I hate rose. Not you, Dr. Rose. I love you. You're my girl. I love you. But the note of rose, I cannot.
Now, wait.
Cannot.
You know, it's several versions of rose. You got Turkish, you got Bulgarian, all of that. You don't like just the mere mention of rose, and it's just a wrap.
This is what I did. And I'm gonna tell you what turned me off of this, and then I'm gonna tell you what completely turned me off of this. What turned me off of rose was my first time really actually smelling it for a man fragrance. I had gotten like 6 samples of Montal.
Mm-hmm.
Now I didn't know much about Montal at the time, but I had everything that I had rose in it. I had Rose Cafe. I had I had 6 of them. I can't remember what it was, but each and every one of them had that popped up rose note, and it was like, God, I can't do this. And I mean, it was to the point where when I put it back in the package, it was still popping up that I had to seal it just to keep it. I had to seal it
rose hater. What did rose do to you? What did it do to you? What did rose do to you?
I planted a rose garden and it dried up on me. Then it stuck.
Is that what it is?
Thorns, yeah. No, it's just
okay. So how do you feel about Toy Boy?
Never smelled it. Which actually brings me to what I was going to say about another man fragrance, which was Christian Dior's. Which one has it? I have 2 of them. I have a sample of Ombre Nuit, and I have a sample of Bois d'Argent.
Okay.
Don't like them.
Wow.
Don't like them.
I've never smelled Bois d'Argent. I never smelled that. And what's the other one you say?
Ombre Nuit.
I've heard great things about it. I don't have it though.
And Ombre Nuit, I think it's Ombre Nuit that has a rose in it. And it's very light. It's very light, but I can smell it. Like when it's on my skin, it will just pop out. And that's all I can smell. So I'm done with the rose.
We're gonna get you acclimated because I got one for you. But let me address some folks in the chat. Please. What's going on, Lamar? How you doing, brother? Thank you for stopping by. This is the first time you've made a live, and I appreciate you, bro. I know you work late, so I appreciate you. Now, Cedric C, we tight, but I don't know. We're gonna fall out about that. Now, Toy Boy is not for everybody. I'll say that. If you don't like pear and you don't like rose, you will not like Toy Boy. But I really feel like those two together work really well in the fragrance to really give you a dope experience. And I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this: I love the House of Moschino. I love how they do fragrances. They, to me, I kind of like how Guerlain does fragrances. They develop a line of fragrances. Not only are they consistent, to me, they have some of the better quality on my skin. They just me and Moschino, we just right here. Let me see. I missed a few other things, but I think I'm caught up. I think I'm caught up with everybody.
Rose has said something. I will do this, Rose. I because of you, I will not give up on it just yet.
Yeah,
I will give it one more try, but it has to be the lightest rose you can find. If you can find that, I will give it a shot. I promise you.
Okay, Tyree.
Okay. Like I'm supposed to know what that says.
Oh, where your glasses?
Right here, actually. But isn't that
it's okay? So it's kind of bright because I got this ring light right here. So let me take it out the bottle of the box. This is Shaggoth Oud.
Okay.
By Swiss Arabian.
Okay. All right. You pointed it to me. I'll go get it. And
Rose.
You and I will do another. We will do another stream, and I will have it. That is a promise. I actually feel a little bit more comfortable, a little more acclimated. Kind of.
It's popping. You see how the chat respond to you. You see how people giving you suggestions. It's popping.
I see people leaving.
You see people. It happens.
I'm joking.
It happens. It ebbs and flows, but for the most part, they're pretty consistent. We've been live for almost an hour. We got 19 folks in the chat. We got 19 likes. I think we're doing pretty damn well. No,
I'm kidding. You guys are wonderful. I thought it was gonna be like 4 or 5 people, to be honest.
I always think that
impromptu.
Yeah, listen, I always think it's going to be like that. And I've done these at 4 a.m, 5 a.m. And when I've done restreams off of Lulu's channel, I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to do it late at night. Ain't nobody going to be on.
Right.
People come out of nowhere. You got people that's working late. At one point, we had like 13 people at 6 a.m. and it blew my freaking mind. And so I always remain thankful. And I know Dr. Rose rallied the troops like, everybody get in here. And I appreciate that because like I said, I didn't plan this. I didn't drop it everywhere that I normally would in terms of putting it on all the fragrance groups I'm a part of, posting it on my community tab on YouTube. I did put it up there, but I didn't do my normal, like when me and Dr. Rose are doing a live, we have yet to really do ours where we have it quote unquote planned out for a week. We talk about it. We say every time we do it, every time we're going to put the video up not the video. We're going to put the thumbnail up. It's going to be out there for a week. We get it done on Tuesday. We post it Wednesday. We do the live on Thursday. And there'd be about 20, 25 people in there. And especially when me and Dr. Rose simulcast, because the way the links are shared, some people will come through on her link and some people will come through on my link. So total, we'll probably have about 43 people, but I'll probably have 18 to 20 people. She'll have listen, Dr. Rose got a machine behind her. Do you hear me?
Oh, I know.
Dr. Rose leads the troops. And I love that.
People don't realize this because I like to stay in the background. You know, I don't like to be the forefront, but people don't realize I was at the inception of when she started.
Really?
Now, a lot of people don't know that I helped her on a few things as far as getting her out and going. She did the rest on her own, and I'm happy for her. I'm glad she did it. I'm happy for the way for what she's moving, the way she's moving now. You know what I'm saying? And I've already told you. I've told her I'll help y'all any way I can. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind putting in a little groundwork for y'all. It's what I do.
I heard that somebody's intro song was done by you. That's what I heard. I heard that Access Granted is Tyree's creation. That's what I heard. Can you confirm?
I can neither confirm nor deny that.
Oh, so now you're going to lie. Okay.
I didn't lie. What I said was I can neither confirm nor deny that. What I can say is I have heard the same such rumor. Okay. And since I'm chill mode, I really don't know. Oh. You know, I can ask around.
Oh, okay.
No, it is me. It's actually, for those who don't know, it actually is me singing. So
so not only does Tyree sing, Tyree, my bad, Chill Mode. Chill Mode sings. Does Chill Mode produce?
yes, I did the song as well.
Okay, so not only does Chill Mode. So wait, are you Chill Mode or you Tyree right now? I want to get you right.
Okay, so let me let me focus. Let me get my chill mode here. So yes,
Okay.
I do the. I got to make my voice a little bit more deeper. So chill
Okay.
mode. Yeah, you got to get that radio voice going. So
okay.
Yes, this is me. Yes, I do. I produce. I arrange. I do sing. Everything that you've heard, everything you heard in the intro was me.
All right.
So
kudos for that.
There is a full song out there. It is on Spotify, and I don't like doing plugs, but
why not?
The song. I am who I am. You know what I'm saying? I told you I'm not a big forefront person, but I know I need to be. But it's just harder for me because I like being in the background.
Okay,
you know
well, keep this. I'm gonna tell you now. The next time we do this stream, I'm dropping your Facebook. I'm dropping your YouTube. We're gonna put the Spotify link in the description. Mm-hmm. And if I can, I'm gonna put it in the banner at the bottom, so it's just scrolling consistently. We need something interactive where people can go click. What's the name of the song? Hold on.
Well, there are 4 songs out there. The one she has is called Access Granted. They're actually on YouTube too. They're actually on one on my channel is called Light Years Sway.
Okay.
That song was how can I describe it? See, you're gonna make me get off topic, but I'm gonna do it. Before we do.
Oh no, you're not getting off topic. This is on topic. We creatives in here, so whenever we're on.
Before we do that, because I know you want to address your audience. I want to get them involved too. Remember, we asked the question about what's our boss fragrance. I would like to know what is their boss fragrance. What is the fragrance that make? Yeah, I'm up in here. What you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Or however you feel like your boss are. So I would like to know that. While we get in that answer, then I will tell you.
Perfect. Everybody drop your boss fragrance, your fragrance that makes you feel like you take over the world, you run this shit. Drop your boss fragrances in the chat and let us know.
Boss fragrance. Let us know, please. I will say this. So Light Years Sway was a song that I wrote. My partner actually, my music partner actually did the track. Mm-hmm. But next I did that track. But it's about, how can I put this? It's about a woman taking control of a situation. It was actually inspired. Have you ever seen the movie True Lies?
It's been a very long time since I've seen it.
So there's a movie with True Lies with Arnold Schwarzenegger and God, I forgot her name. What is her name? Well, anyway, it's his wife. She ends up having to be a spy for his company, but she doesn't know that he's the one in the room. So that he's in there playing a tape telling her to do certain things. Mm-hmm. But after a while, no, it's not Demi. Jamie Lee Curtis. Jamie Lee Curtis.
Okay.
But after a while, she starts taking over and doing the moves of her own. Mm-hmm. The song was inspired off of that.
Okay.
So it's a directional song for women to
take control.
Take control. Yeah, that's basically what it is.
Got it. Okay.
And all they got to do
Sunflower? Thanks for joining us on tonight.
Yes, and all they got to do is follow the instructions.
Okay.
I'll take it. We'll take it from there.
Okay.
I got you.
Okay.
Trust me. Just listen to it. Follow the instructions. Sit him down. Let him watch. I got you. I promise you.
We get some answers to your question. So, okay, Dr. Rose, Ooh for Greatness. I've not smelled it. I've heard great things.
Okay. Hefes 1984. I want to try that. I really do. That's that Alexandria fragrance. I do want. It's one of his original creations. I do want to try that.
Okay. This is going to be amazing playback value because I'm going to go in eventually. It's going to probably take me some time to put chapters in, which is basically you can go into sections of YouTube and get right to what you're looking for. Okay. So I'm going to put that in there so we can definitely watch, rewatch, etc. So I love when we get gems dropped in the chat because it provides additional content and value. I see. Okay. Hold on.
I love Black Phantom, Lenora. I love Black Phantom. I love how, like I said, the Hafez. What'd she say?
What a dead cat.
Dead cat, please. Okay, so a dead cat is I mean, when you go in the middle of the road and you look on the side and you just see someone going, that's it. No, I'm kidding. A dead cat is it's kind of a microphone filter for little microphones that you put on your camera.
Okay.
So they call it a dead cat because it's all fuzzy, and you probably seen it. It didn't know what it was.
Yeah,
But
I
that's
thought
what
that.
that's
I
what a
thought it was
dead
called a
cat
wind
is.
baffle.
No, it's a dead cat.
Interesting. I got.
So there are two ones. There's a round one.
Yeah.
That's that. But the dead cat, it looks like a little fuzzy little cat tail.
Okay.
That's what a dead cat is.
See, today I learned.
Mm-hmm.
Let me shout out Lamar Gatson, L Gat Gat. First, I have no genre parfums. I'm looking into getting some, but he has not opened up order, and I'm trying to be patient, but I'm having a hard time. But
Right.
one of the lovely people in Fragchat has agreed to send me some samples, so we're waiting on those. I'm super duper excited. Boss Fragrance, Lenora Rice is Killian Black Phantom. I have no Killians, but I've heard great things. Great things.
So again, you know, I'm a bang for the buck type of guy.
What you got?
If you've never smelled this, trust me, it is a Alexandria fragrance. Mm-hmm. It's called Dark Night.
Okay. And this is a Black Phantom?
It's the inspiration of Black Phantom. Okay. I opened this, at first I couldn't stand it.
Okay.
Because I actually have two of them. I have this one, I have Cacao Dreams, which is an inspiration of Chocolate Greedy.
Okay.
But as I let this sit, I just pulled this out to smell it. It smells so good, man. It's like coffee, Godiva chocolate, a little bit of vanilla. It's just, when you smell it, it's like, yeah, this is. So either get this, or if you can get a decan of Black Phantom, trust me, you will not go wrong.
Okay.
You will not go wrong at all.
Okay.
Let's see. Mag says Booty was banging on that. I guess he's talking about the intro. I don't really know.
Yeah, I think he's talking about. Mag is talking about True Lies.
True Lies.
He said Jamie Lee Curtis was looking right. I've never heard of Calumet Black. Again, Abraham, y'all. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. If it's not, it's probably 4 people that will hit you with something you've never heard of that I know, and I'm familiar with the Fragchat. Amina is one of the people who will hit you with something you've never heard of. Abraham is another one. My Fragrance Journey is another one. He's another reviewer. He has a really big channel as well. Well, not as well. He has a really big channel. He has an amazing fragrance collection. If you guys have not seen his content, he has great stuff as well. And number 4 is Dr. Rose. Dr. Rose will hit you with something and then tell you it's old and you've never heard of it. You like, and it'll be $800. You can only get it from Dubai.
Right. That's the only thing you missing out. She'll tell you about it. It's lovely. It's great. Well, how much was it, Rose? You know, it was great. It smells good. It's awesome. How much was it, Rose? You know, it has this lovely pear and rose. How much was it, Rose?
Mm-hmm.
And
it's a couple hundred.
She'll hit through with the well, it's not the same price now as it was then. Well, of course not. It's about 20 years old. How much was it?
It's a couple hundred. I've come to expect that from Dr. Rose. Yeah. Usually when she say it's not that expensive either.
Now,
not that expensive. Yeah, not that expensive is $150 to $200. That's not that expensive.
I'm glad you pulled that up because I was about to address her. I love Creed Aventus for her, the woman.
I've never smelled it.
It smells good. Love it, love it, love it. Love it.
I've heard about this one though. Creed Love and White. I think that's the one Michelle Obama wore.
Never
Great fragrance of the day. Great fragrance of the day.
Somebody said 1 million lucky. There it is.
Now see,
1 million lucky.
I'm glad we're here. We're gonna take a brief stop in this land.
Okay.
I am probably one of the only that does not Paco Rabanne's fragrances do not smell amazing on me. Everybody else swears by them. They do nothing for me. And I don't know why. I hear a lot of people say they are super duper strong, they last forever, etc. It's just, they don't do nothing for me. Like, what I likened it to is I felt that maybe they were a little too junior for my taste. but I don't know how old you are, so I can't necessarily say that. And I'm not gonna put you out there, but I'm not gonna put you on the spot either. But I don't know what it is. I really feel like Paco Rabanne's demographic is not me, so I'm a little too old for what their core demographic is.
So then,
And maybe that's why I don't like it.
What I will tell you is try to get your nose on Pure Excess Black.
You're the third person that said that.
Yes. Now
Okay.
I have 1 Million Lucky, and I have Invictus Legend,
Okay.
which I liked 1 Million Lucky at the very beginning, but as I've matured, it's a little bit sweet for me.
Mm-hmm.
Now this one, my daughter has a tendency to come into my drawer and start stealing my fragrances, even though I've set her up
That's family
with
property.
fragrances. Even though
Listen, I'm not saying that they're right. I'm not saying that it's right, but people feel that if you have a large fragrance collection, whomever you live with, it's community property.
okay,
It's
I'm going.
again, I got the nerve to have this out and on display. Trust and believe me. Trust and believe when I tell you, shit gets fucked with in here. It gets tampered with, and I know it.
Right, because I was about to rebuke that and all things that is holy.
Oh, you know it. But see, this is what you do. This is what you do. So these are what I call my dumb reaches, and this is stuff that gets worn probably a little more frequently. So it's out. And then up top, we got sample sets. We're gonna eventually get through all of my sample sets, probably in some lives. What I do is now the fragrances that are a little more expensive and the ones I want to keep protected, they are not only up on a very high shelf that only I can reach. They are tucked away in my closet, in my bedroom closet. So not only are they high, but they're high in the way that my closet is made. You can't get in all the way. It's like a half walk in. Yes. So like the very part that's like in the closet, you got to have long arms to reach. I'm sad. So that's where the good stuff go.
Are we going to go back to your chat? Because look, they got a lot of good stuff in here.
Oh yeah. Let's
Amina
get
said
in
her boss fragrance is tough. Somebody said something about designer Shake Gold Edition for women. Never heard of it.
It's a lot. Been a lot going on. Let me find it. Hold on. Oh, that's Nika Marks designer Shake Gold Edition for women is my boss fragrance. Now, Nika, I'm surprised none of your cupcakes are your boss fragrances. I know you said that you have a lot of them. But I'm surprised none of the cupcakes made it as your boss fragrances.
And the next person is Alheron. I can't spell.
Alhermain Laventure.
Yeah, it's like in Venice for her.
You know what? So Lamar Gatson sent me a gang of samples, and I'm just not getting through them, Lamar. Ain't you proud of me? I got through all of them except for I got this little bit left on Halloween Man X. That's all I got left. He sent me like 4 or 5 of them. This is the only one I have a little bit left of. Coffee.
So this is what I'm going to do at this point, because I know you the star of the show. You the man to make this thing go. So I'm gonna read off these. I'm gonna throw these at you, and I'm gonna let you respond. So the next person we go to, she said, "Thank you." I get to that. Amina says, "Boss fragrance is tough." Well, it would be tough for you. You know, whatever. It would be tough.
Pick one, Mina. Let us know.
Right. Lenora says she's heard of Dark Night, which is beautiful. You love it. What's up, everyone else? Hello, Avery.
My man Avery. Thanks for stopping by, brother.
I will address this. My man said, "Have you tried Dua fragrances?"
Of course.
Have I tried Dua fragrances?
Yes, we both have. I've not pulled them out yet because I'm saving them.
Have I tried Dua fragrances? Have I tried Dua fragrances?
All we need here now is Dacia. Where's Dacia? Tell Dacia to get in here.
Let me show you something.
Where's Dacia? Dacia, come to us, Dacia.
I lost everybody.
Did you drop the phone, Tyree?
Lost everybody.
That was an amateur moment. I'm joking. What I'm gonna do is while you're looking for that fragrance, I'm gonna talk a little bit about Swiss Arabian Shag Off Oud. You said you wanted to know what it was like, right?
Yeah.
Swiss Arabian Shag Off Oud, if I had to explain it in 3 words: woody, cookie, cola. Mix all three of those together. That is what Shag Off Oud smells like to me on my skin. A lot of people say this is a dupe of Oud Bouquet by Maison Lancôme. I've never smelled Maison Lancome's Oud Bouquet. The ladies will represent and say it's if they've smelled this one and they smell Oud Bouquet, they'll let you know they're pretty much a match. I don't know what percentage, maybe 80, 90, I don't know. But I'll tell you this one made my top 10 for fall. And Keita Washington, Akesia gifted this to me. She didn't care for it. She sent me the whole bottle for free. And when I tell you, I was excited, and I couldn't find her on Facebook to tag her and thank her or whatever. I don't know why. I can never find her on Facebook. I don't know why. But again, Akesia, thank you so very much. I love this fragrance. I wear it, and I'm so very thankful.
And everybody, I'm sorry for the amateur moment. That was amateur. I did it again. Oh my goodness. See, this right here is why I.
Don't blame the phone falling. That's why you don't do lives, Tyree.
I'm not blaming the phone falling. That's why I don't do lives. I'm blaming the phone because I need to. I have wireless headphones, but I really don't want to try them yet because they're kind of trash sometimes. So it's kind of got me on a loop. Like my cord is like
short.
My cord is like this short.
Okay,
this is as much as I have. So
we're gonna have to upgrade our equipment if we're gonna do lives more.
Well, no. I have. So this is the problem that I had coming in. I have a whole. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna let you in a little bit.
I know you got a studio somewhere.
Yeah, these are my actual headphones.
Okay.
This is my microphone.
Look, your microphone a little more top notch than mine.
Yeah, this is my audio interface.
Okay.
I mean, I have stuff. It's just I couldn't get it to hook up on the channel that you're going through. So I was having issues. So next time I would try to be a little bit more, I don't know, prepared, I guess. Now I got to find the stream again because I done lost all my questions.
We left off with you were getting some more dual fragrances, Fragrance Anatomy.
Yeah,
Amador was asking us.
I'm not even going to go through that because that was a hiccup, horrible thing.
I'll tell you this. I have two, and I'm getting ready to get another one on Friday. And I'm getting ready to get the one I'm getting ready to get on Friday is from Tyree. So
yes.
I got three, but I'm keeping them on lock and key right now because again, I'm gonna do them either on live or reviews of them fully. I will say this: I love the quality that I've experienced with Dua.
Yes.
I prefer their original creations. I got two of their more original ones. But I am going to actually give us. Do me a favor, Tyree. Drop it in the. Can you drop it in the chat, or better yet, tell me and I'll put it in the chat. The name of the one you said, Casino Royale.
Casino Royale Chariot. Casino Royale Chariot.
I dropped it in the chat. Royale.
Now, if you ever want to try a Dua original fragrance and you like vetiver, I know you like Tom Ford's Great Vetiver. This right
here.
This is the best vetiver I've ever smelled. I kid you not. This right here is just it is bomb. Or as my daughter would say, it hit different.
Okay.
Whatever. It does. So this right here is bomb. But let me go back because apparently I missed a lot. Yes, Black Phantom is Killian, whoever asked that question. Black Widow notes. Black Widow. That's a Black Phantom as well. I mean, that's a Black Phantom as well. Black Widow.
Who put that in?
Dua. Fragrance Anatomy.
Okay.
Let's see. Find that comment. It's way up. Like I said, I missed a lot. Bottom notes. He's talking about the notes. Killian's Vodka on the Rocks. Everybody's talking about Dua. Somebody said I love
a little bit of rum in which one, Grizzly?
I'm pretty sure he's talking about either Vodka on the Rocks or Black Widow. I think there's a little rum in Black Widow. I think. I'm not sure. Don't quote me.
Mike, what it do, brother? Appreciate you for stopping by. That's our friend Naps and Nurture. That's Mike. I call him. Me and Cedric call him McNeese. We call him everything. Mike. McNeese. He has a channel as well. He's another reviewer. He is in Perfume Corner, I believe, but he has his own channel as well. So that's my brother right there. Appreciate you, bro, for stopping by. Okay.
Honey Lace Tobacco is something else I want to try as well. Yes, I am a big fan of honey and vanilla. tobacco and vanilla. I love that combination.
Okay.
I even love the tobacco honey and amber.
Banana Republic.
I haven't tried that one yet, but I will.
Okay.
They don't sell that one here. The only one that they
Okay.
sell here is 78 Vintage Green, which, if you know me, that's my
That's
my
one.
jam.
I've
That's
not
my
smelled
jam.
it. Listen. Okay, so when you send our care package to us on Friday, if you have a
Yes, I
decant,
will have it. No, I don't have a decant. I have the whole thing.
what I'm saying is
Yes, I have a decant. Yes.
I want a decant for me. I don't want the
Yes.
whole thing yet.
But what I was going to tell you, because I think I messaged you and asked if you got a Banana Republic near you.
Wait, you said do I have a Banana Republic near me?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Okay. That's what I kind of figured. But yes, I will decant that because I got to decant you Greenwich Village as well.
Okay. Appreciate
So
it.
yes, those are coming. Let's see. So I don't need a shag off. Ooh, that's because I have Ooh Bouquet.
Wait. Where are you at?
That's what Rose said. Somebody Grizzly asked the top 3 must try from Duo. Okay.
Okay.
Do you see that one? Okay,
Yeah.
so we'll go with that. So, Fortune.
Never heard of it. Okay.
Fortune
I'm gonna put them
is
in the chat.
Fortune is an inspiration of Georgioff Naxos. So good. So good. If I had to pick another one, it would be Drowning in Vanilla, which is their version of Nishane's Ani. If I had to pick a third one, it would be, I'm trying to go more unisex here. It would be Casino Royale Nights. I think I see a lot about that. A lot of people like that fragrance. I think that's I know it's Baccarat Rouge 540. Here's a clue. And whenever you see casino in their name,
Baccarat.
that means there's Baccarat in there.
Okay. Excuse me.
But I've seen Casino Royale Nights. I know a lot of people like Amberlicious. And now, of course, my favorite, of course, is Casino Royale Chariot. But they have another one called Casino Royale Fortune, which is Casino Royale and Naxos. That's a good one, too.
Okay.
But they have an original called Flagship that I've never smelled, but I've heard it's very, very, very good.
Okay.
So now we need Dacia. She would know more.
You said who?
What is it? Dacia?
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. Where's Dacia? Because Dacia actually put me on to, where did I put it at? The Armani Stronger with You Intensely. I think her and I were chatting, and she was like, "You smell these Armanis?" And I was like, "Mm-mm." She sent me some. I will tell you this: I'm almost considering getting Armani Strong with You Intensely. When I tell you that shit smell good on me, it smelled good on me. I tried Nishane's Ani at Lulu's when I was over there. It was okay. It was okay on my skin. Now, we'll tell you this. It was a monster in longevity. When I tell you longevity, I sprayed one spray like right here and came home. And it was hitting like it was it was Joe Budden on my arm. Pump it up. Like for real.
Okay, I'll put it to you this way, and this is all I will say. You have to smell Nani Ani. You know what? Tomato. You know exactly where we're going with it. You have to smell it in the right situation. It has to be in the right situation.
What is the right situation?
Really? Okay. Intimacy.
We all everybody. Hold on. Everybody in here is grown as hell.
Yes.
And if you ain't, close your ears out. I saw one baby. In here that said they was 23. I think that was Cedric C.
Right, but
I didn't know you was that young, brother. I thought you was a little older than that, but we still love you.
The person behind Ear Hustling is not, because I know she's listening, so I got to be careful with what I say.
Who Ear Hustling?
My daughter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
and she actually just turned 15 yesterday.
Okay. So happy birthday, boo.
Now she thinks she's 35.
Okay.
You know how that gets, but no, Ani is really, really good. It's really, really good on the right skin. It really is.
Okay, so what's the right situation? In access granted? We talking access granted?
Yes, we're talking access granted. Yes. because that's more close knit. That's more
intimate.
Yes, it's more intimate.
Okay.
It's funny you brought that up because I have another song called Innuendo. I can tell you about that later.
Okay.
That song was it's something else too. But let's see what else we got here because I'm supposed to be throwing these to you. Lulu's finally in here, wherever she
What
is.
up, Lulu? I saw you
What
pop
up,
in.
Lulu?
Appreciate you for joining us.
Somebody said I have a heck of a niche. No, I don't. Well, but thank you.
I did see that. I saw that's Lamar Gasson, L Gat Gat. He said you got a niche in terms of with the doers. So I think what he's saying is that's your niche in terms of figuring out the inspiration fragrances and knowing which ones they are, how they come, etc.
Well, fair enough. I appreciate that. I really, really do. I do want to try Angel's Hair, Nika. I'm glad you like Flagship. Angel's Hair, Killian. It's the new one. Let's see. Somebody said they're taking a screenshots of all these fragrances. As long as you leave my face out of it, we're good.
Yeah. Listen, if you're taking screenshots of them, send it to me in Facebook Messenger because I'm gonna go back and find them all in this. I'm gonna rewatch the video. I'm gonna find them because again, what I put out 3 or 4 weeks ago, maybe a month ago, my fragrance wish list. That's okay. That's only a sliver of of the ones I want.
Right.
So that's probably gonna be forever evolving. I'm gonna have probably 10 of those.
Somebody said, "What's that sandpaper sound?" It could be my shirt. Is it this? It's probably just me. I have to watch my shirt. That's you. Oh, that's cool. Sorry about that. Y'all let me know if I'm doing that again. That's just me moving around. Vanilla lemon jello, never gelato. That's Fragrance Anatomy.
Okay, got it. Vanilla lemon gelato. Who is that? Who is the
I've heard of that before. I can't remember what it's from or who it's from. I will say that the Ultra Zest, I have a sample of it. I'm not a big fan. I know they say it's supposed to smell like orange creamsicle, but I don't get that.
I do. I get it, but you know what? You know what's disturbing you? The original Angel DNA. The original Angel DNA is fuzzy.
Yeah.
So it's like amber. I'm not gonna say what the notes are, but to me, what I smell is amber and oak moss. Like them two together give like a sweet fuzziness. Like, and it's almost in every Angel. Yeah. I have Ultra Zest.
Okay.
And I have Cryptomint. So I have Cryptomint, the one from Thierry Mugler. The Ultra Zest is a body oil. It's a roll-on from Oil Perfumery.
Okay.
So I was trying to get a full bottle, but I will say this: the oil, the roll-on, I think it performs a little better because it lasts a little longer. It's not a projection monster, but it's a longevity bomb. But it sits really close to the skin, but it's thick. It's got a resinous cloud where it's like just right up in here. It's not pushing out, but it's right up in here, and I really enjoy it. So I can rock with it.
Quick question: is my mic still rubbing, or is everything cool? Because I got it held off now.
I think you're cool. I don't hear any additional feedback.
Okay. Somebody asked the question: what is your next fragrance purchase by Abraham Johnson? My next fragrance purchased. I can tell you what's on the way. I have 2 decants on the way. One is Initio Rehab, which I was dying for. It was the 2 that I've been dying for. Initio Rehab and Rosa's Creation E. I have 2 30 milliliters on their way, and I'm excited for them. I really am. I'm excited for them. I'm ready for them. I'm ready for them to be. Actually, you know what? There is another one that I just purchased, and I meant to tell you about that if I hadn't already. I just got Issey Miyake's Pulse of the Night.
I've been hearing a lot about that.
I purchased it on Fragrance Box. You can't find it anywhere else. And I'll send you a decant of that too when I get it. But from what I'm understanding, it's a mixture of, oh God, I can't remember now. It's a mixture of John Bravados's Dark Rebel Rider and Parfum de Male's Herod is what I've been hearing. So I'm excited about that. Two fragrances up my alley. So what's your next one?
As much as I don't want to say this, it's a Mancera.
I'm gonna need you to branch out, man. Branch
Listen,
out.
listen, bro. Like it's a Mancera, and I've not narrowed it down to which one just yet. It's either Soul Blue or Oud Blue Nose. One of those two. One of those two. Again, I'm in that place of, like you said, I'm trying to branch out a little bit because getting a 4 ounce of a Mancera, that's probably gonna last me the rest of my given life. I'm not gonna lie, unless I decant it out, give it away, something like that. It's possibly no. I've not seen anybody finish a bottle of Mancera. Well, none of us. Let me say, I'm sure people finish them. I haven't seen none of us. No.
So I see Dr. Rose said that my Creation E delivered to her house today. So, I appreciate that.
Wait. Your Creation E.
Did I say that?
Yeah.
Are you sure? You sure there wasn't no
feedback? You said my Creation.
My shirt rubbing the mic.
Oh no. We hear that. You said my Creation E.
Okay, so I will say this. Somebody asked how is they're asking Rose that. That's cool. But Creation E. Actually, I'm gonna pivot for just a second because I said it was gonna be all man all the time. However, I just purchased something for the missus, and I'll have to share with you because I do purchase female fragrances as well, just not for me. But it's right here.
Back it up for us a little bit. La Femme Prada La Femme.
Prada La Femme Intense. This stuff is really, really good. It's clean. It's a little bit floral, but not too floral. It has a bit of honey in it. It you don't need too many sprays of it. But when I tell you it dries down very clean, very good, I must admit it really is. So that's my one that I will say. Now
so wait, while we're pivoting, you said honey, and you also said that you buy women fragrances that are marketed to women, just not for yourself. Have you smelled Max Velvet Teddy?
Not yet. I will get that just because you've raved about it, and I've heard other people rave about it. So I will look into that. Yes, I did try to see if it was.
I will say this: I have to give credit where credit is due. Big Beer Business actually put me onto that maybe 2 or 3 years ago, and I was not going for it. And it just so happened that earlier this year, Macy sent me a friends and family discount, and it was like 20%. And I was like, all right, I'll give it a shot. Because usually the discounts that Macy gives aren't for fragrances. They usually have 1 or 2 during the year, and it's only 15% off. But I got 20 off, and I was like, now's the time. And it ended up only being like $40. So I jumped on it. I will say this: the honey in that one is a lot, but if you like honey, you'll be good. Also, if you like honey fragrances,
I do.
Bond Number 9 Manhattan.
Okay. I've never smelled in Manhattan.
I will say this: I ain't rocking with Bond right now. That's all I'm gonna say. I ain't rocking with them.
And I remember I told you I was gonna speak to my friend about that because I have a friend that used to work for her. So I'm gonna ask her that question and see what that's all about.
See what that's all about.
Remind me, and I'll do that tomorrow. I'll definitely get us a heads up on that.
Okay. I love to talk about that and kind of break that down a little bit.
I love Centerpiece for him.
Who was Centerpiece by?
Bond.
Okay.
Bond. It's a
Centerpiece. My bad. I thought it said Centerpiece. I'm like, who is that?
That's my whatever. My running through words coming through.
No words.
But yes. But back to your thing. Prada La Femme Intense is great, but Absolute is better. I didn't see the Absolute. I did look for it. I think it was sold out. It was sold out, and the original Prada Femme was sold out. They only had the Intense and the Prada Femme Low. Is the only ones they had. Let's see. Derby is a nice, clean fragrance. Are we talking about Derby Armaf? Are we talking about Nap? Or are we talking about another Derby? I don't know which one.
I think Armaf. Derby.
That's the only Derby. That's the only Derby I know. That's the only Derby I know. Let me see. Please ask let us know they dropped the suit against Bond. Oh, I'll ask her. Because I think they still talk to each other. I'm not really sure. I'll find out.
Mhm.
Um, but I'll ask her. Um, Killian Black, Back in Black. I've never smelled it. It's a honey
Me
bomb, is
either.
what Lenora said. Um, Armand
Lenora,
Elton.
is honey one of your favorite notes in fragrance? That's an excellent question. That's an excellent pivot.
Go
But
ahead.
continue to pull out the comments for us so we can get those highlighted. What's
Yeah,
your at this point? What would you say is your favorite note in fragrances right now?
sandalwood.
Sandalwood. Okay,
Sandalwood.
I
I
can
have
dig that.
learned sandal. I love the creaminess. I love that creaminess of the sandalwood. I thought it was the vanilla that I was getting, but it's the
Mhm,
mixture of vanilla and sandalwood that I'm starting to really, really love. And then
mhm.
you add that tobacco, and when you add things to that, that brings out that creaminess even more. See, that's my lane. I love that smooth, that just
Mhm.
right up in there. What about you?
That you like the dapper dance. Um,
Yes.
right now I'm leaning towards being in love with vetiver, Haitian
Okay.
vetiver, just vetiver. Like it, if it's got vetiver, it's usually gonna get my attention because vetiver can kind of go herbal or it can
Hmm.
go real clean. And
Yes.
I like the fact that it can run both gamuts because herbal can kind of be dirty. Kind of like
Yes.
how you can have a dank patchouli or you can have a
Yes.
real medicinal patchouli that smells like weed. So I'm really digging vetiver. Now, of course, the citruses I always gone. It just do something to me. So all of
Hmm.
the fragrances that have a heavy citrus, but all of those burn off quick. So that's the downside. The citruses, aromatics, gone in about 2 hours on me.
All right, so let's ask your people. What do they say? It looks like Naps in Nature said his is coffee, caramel, and apple. Okay, I could
I
dig
see
that.
Lenora said honey and cinnamon are favorite notes and fragrances. Okay, so you like that real delicate blend of sweet and spicy.
Hmm.
Okay, I
Hmm.
can dig it.
You know what? It's funny you brought that up. It doesn't have honey and cinnamon, but I will say this. I have a fragrance by Zara. It's called Warm Black. They
Warm.
say Warm Black.
Okay.
They say it is a kind of a clone of Tobacco Vanille, but I will tell you, the honey, not the honey, but the cinnamon and ginger blast of this is it hits very very hard at the beginning. Then it
Okay.
dries down to this smooth vanilla amber. I think I don't know if there's honey in here. I'll look at the notes again, but I don't think there is. But this is another. It's another ginger tobacco and vanilla type of vibe.
Okay.
But I know there's cinnamon in here somewhere.
Okay. Well, speaking of tobacco vanille, that's basically what Mac Velvetetti is.
Hmm.
Tobacco vanille,
Tobacco vanilla.
basically.
I will give Velvet Teddy a try. I said I was gonna do it once before. I'm gonna do it. I promise.
That was my scent of the night 2 days ago. And you
Okay.
know what? I like it. I really like it for a night scent. And I like it because the to me, I don't like honey. I don't like the scent of honey. The scent of honey kind of induces a gag reflex for me, and I can't explain to you why. And it's like honey, it's like a lot of honey.
Okay.
So I like for it to dry down a little bit. Once the honey cools off, the tobacco pushes up, and I can deal with it a little bit more. And I'm not gonna lie to you, when I first smelled Mac Velvet Titty, Lord, Mac Velvet Teddy. When I first smelled Mac Velvet
I'm
Teddy,
bringing it out of him, everybody. I'm bringing it out. I'm bringing it out.
when I
Let's
first
do it.
smelled Mac Velvet Teddy, I honestly could not imagine a woman wanting to smell like that because to
Right.
me it smelled very masculine to me.
Okay.
But it's in the dry down. Right. I mean, it's in the dry down. So,
You heard
um,
him right.
yeah, it's in the dry down. So I'm starting to see. I'm not one usually who will suffer through a tough opening and a tough mid. Now
Okay.
I'll suffer through a tough opening because the openings usually don't last no more than roughly about 30 or so minutes.
Right.
Now if the mid is tough too, chances are I'm not going to want to be bothered with the fragrance.
Okay. Got
Yeah,
you. So let's go back to your people. It looks
sure,
like
sure.
Rose said hers is vanilla and patchouli. Is that name Swanflower? What it? I don't. I know
Sunflower.
sunflower. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Hers is amber, honey, and jasmine. Um.
Let me find them. Got it. Okay, we got vanilla and
And
patchouli here for Dr. Rose. I think I know vanilla. Patchouli is new. Is patchouli new for you, Dr. Rose? Amber, honey, and jasmine. You know what, sunflower? I think if I had to pick it out, I know I would probably pick out jasmine and maybe amber. Maybe
okay.
not honey, but it makes sense.
And Lulu says hers is oud, tuberose, and amber. Now, tuberose is new to me, but I didn't realize how much women like it, but don't realize that it's in there.
Yeah.
I just realized.
Lulu's the tuberose goddess. She's the tuberose fairy.
Okay. I will look because I think the original, if I remember correctly, it was about it for my daughter. The original Juicy Couture has tuberose in it. If I remember correctly, y'all can correct me or not because I can't remember. But I think I remember seeing the notes that tuberose was in there. Let me see. Grizzly said, "Here's tobacco vanilla." My
Okay.
man, that's how we
I can dig
roll. I like it. I like it.
it.
Um, Belinda says hers is tobacco vanilla.
All
See,
right.
we coming in. I
All right,
like it.
Belinda.
Um, let's see. Um, I don't know what fragrance anatomy is. I think he's reading off notes of a fragrance.
Yeah,
Um,
I think somebody asked what was in Castorino or something. I can't remember.
Abraham says his is amber, honey, vanilla, and sandalwood. Still up my alley. I love it.
Yep. Yep.
And
Yep.
sandalwood, it's just something. It gives it that I can't. It's good. What you gonna show me? I'm looking. No, 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 no.
You don't
No,
nah
I've had yolk. I've
uh-uh.
had yolk. I've had
You
yolk.
cannot. No. You cannot. You cannot. You cannot love sandalwood and not love yolk.
So
It's
I
impossible.
it's not that. It's just I'll put
It's
it
too
to you this way.
screechy.
There are two fragrances that I have a phobia of for different fragrances for different reasons. One is Lagerfeld. I would never buy another Lagerfeld a day of my life simply
Which one?
because
Photo?
any of them, and I'll
Ah,
explain because I'll
okay.
explain why. When I was in high school, somebody bought me an oil-based version of Lagerfeld. Now again, I knew nothing about that. I didn't know nothing about oils. I just knew it was Lagerfeld. It was brand name. I'm gonna try it. So I put a dab on here and a dab on here, I think. When I tell you the entire day, it was on everything I touched. I mean, it
It's
was
the
on my
oil.
food. It was, again, I didn't know. I'm just telling you the phobia. I didn't know. So it's on my sandwiches. It's on my phone. It's on my clothes. It's on the refrigerator. It's on my water glass. It's in my water. I don't know how I got on my water, but it's in there. So I'm like, no more, no more. I've been scarred from Lagerfield
Okay.
since then. Yelp. I think I had a bad batch because when I got it, it smelled good. But I think I let it sit in the sun, and it may have been my fault. But
Yeah, it's
after
probably
that,
your fault.
it just wasn't the same anymore. So I just kind of let that go. But I will say this, just like I said about the rose, I will go look at Yelp again because I did like it from what I remember. As a matter of fact, I think I ended up getting Yelp. Was it Yelp Midnight? Yelp. I
Night
think they
flight.
had was it Nightlife?
Night flight.
Night Flight. I know they had a blue one. That did. I
Mhm.
remember that one. So I did
They got
remember
one
getting
called
that.
Wow. They got one called Jump. Night flight is another one. They got a lot of them actually. They got it's Wow, Night Flight, Jump. I think that's it.
She's tripping. Rose is tripping. Rose is tripping. Put up what she said.
I saw it. Hold on, let me find it. It has to come through on the StreamYard side. I see it in the native
Okay,
chat,
I
but it ain't
got you.
popped up yet.
Let's see. You got Mont Blanc and Individual. I haven't had Individual, but I hear good things about it. The only Mont Blanc I have is Legend Spirit.
I will say this: Individual is good, but Yoke is better to
Okay.
me.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
you know what? It's Tyree. You know better than allow your fragrances to be sitting in the sun.
I didn't at the time. This was about 10 years ago. I had no clue. Had no clue about sitting in the sun and letting stuff macerate and
Yeah.
sandalwood this and vanilla that and patchouli this and whatever. I didn't know anything about that. I didn't care. But I will say this: like I said, I will try another rose. I will find the one that you told me about. I will give
Yes.
Yelp another try. I promise. I will.
Shag off oud, bro. I think you'll like this because the rose in this one is subdued. The saffron, I think, is a little more toned up in this one. I usually don't care for saffron, but the way it's done in here,
Okay.
and
Okay.
I listen, tell the people I ain't never steered you wrong, have
No, you haven't. No, you have not. I will say it. No, anything that he's recommended, he has not steered me wrong. I will give him that much. I will. And he's a good guy. You know what I'm saying? I don't even remember how we clicked off. I just remember we talked one day and it just took off from there. It's just
Yeah, I think it was in one of the discussions in the perfume corner. And yeah, it really just took off from there. And then we started messaging consistently.
now.
What's going on, Coco?
What up, Coco? Now I will say this: one fragrance I used to wear back then a lot was Pleasures for Men.
Bro.
Loved Pleasures for Men. That was
Bro.
my ooh.
Pleasures was that business.
That
Do you
was
hear
my
me?
jump, man. Ooh, boy.
I think you know what? I think Dua has one.
I'm about to look that up.
I think they do. It's if it's not that, I think they got something, but I know it's one that everybody liked and everybody was like really trying to get after. I thought it was Pleasures, but maybe it's Romance. It's one of them two.
Yeah, Pleasures. That's that. Yeah, that was that jump. And yes, Sunflower, the oil did traumatize me.
Yeah.
It really,
Now
really did.
I will tell you that the oils can get on everything. And I think I missed what Lamar Gatson asked me earlier. He asked me how did I like the 450 X Factor.
Mm-hmm.
I'm working on the video for it, so I got to do my edits and I'm put it out. But I will say this preview. I'm gonna show you guys this. This is from a black perfumer. Sweet Fumes is the name of the company. It's called 450 X Factor. Lamar Gatson actually put me in touch with the maker of the fragrance. He was kind enough to give me not only the I don't even know what size this is, but the EDT spray version. He also gave me an extrait, a roll-on. Okay. So the only thing he asked me to do is when you shoot your reviews, tag me in them, tag me on your Instagram, etc. Let's get the name out there. And of course, y'all know me. I'm rooting for everybody black.
Yes.
But that's not to say that I'm against anybody who is not black. That's not to say that at all. But if we don't support us, we tend to not get the support that we need. So I'm gonna do what I can, especially since I love fragrance and fashion and all of that type of stuff. Anybody that is in a space like that, anybody that is a manufacturer, perfumer, etc., in a that's black, brown, etc., I'm gonna support with you. I'm gonna rock with you hard. So my next couple of lives are gonna be focused and centered on fragrances by either indie houses, black perfumers, LGBT perfumers, and or manufacturers. That's gonna be what the bulk of my content is gonna be for probably the next 1 or 2 lives. So just a little preview. Size huge, exactly, Yummy. Size huge is all we can say.
I'm glad you brought that up because did you see the video? Have you ever heard of the reviewer JC?
Of course, JC.
So
listen, he's one of the individuals. When I first started getting into fragrance and looking at reviews and stuff like that, whenever I get this fragrance, my fragrance community tag challenge done, I'm gonna give y'all a preview. He's on there. He's been one of the more influential people in terms of seeing a black reviewer show up and have success. Like JC, Big Beard, Bowtie Fragrance Guy, the Style OG, all of them. So yeah, I was all over his comments about that that situation that happened the other day.
Yeah. Good night, Belinda. So you saw the video he put out today.
Mm-hmm. I commented all across it.
I thought that was some people have. How can I put it? We and I both know that you and I both know, and everybody here knows that, like he said, 98% of these perfumers are white. If you look in the upper echelon of their companies, you probably won't find that many black people in there.
Nope.
So why would somebody even have an issue with him. So, Yummy, I'll tell you what happened because I see your comment. He made a video yesterday about, I think it was 7 black perfumers. Was it 7?
Mm-hmm.
7
Mm-hmm.
black perfumers that hadn't been noticed. So he made a video of it. So apparently that night he got a lot of flack about it, basically saying that him bringing out or talking about those black fragrance perfumers, I guess they tried to call them race. It wasn't really racist, but it was like
Mm-hmm.
it
Discrimination
was.
is
It was
something
discrimination. It was
stupid.
something. It was something stupid. It was like, why you got to oust them out when there are plenty of indie people? And it's like that y'all missing the point.
Yeah.
And that's what you try to tell them. You know, it wasn't supposed to be all about race. He was just saying that there are a lot of people. They just happen to be black. That's what he wanted to talk about because that's what his connection was. He's a black man, so he wanted to talk about black fragrances.
Mm-hmm.
But some people got up in arms about it. What was your take?
You know what? I saw the comments, and actually I commented on one of the comments, and I think whoever it was ended up blocking me because I can't find it now. My take on it is it kind of brings me back to the whole thing of Black Lives Matter. But what about all lives? There's always somebody saying, but what about? And
Yeah.
that to me annoys the fuck out of me for the simple fact of me highlighting a black perfumer, etc., is not to take away from the other perfumers that are out there. I want to highlight them because more than likely, if I don't do my highlight, they wouldn't get they possibly wouldn't get the acclaim that they would need. And especially JC has a large following. He got like 31,000 subs. So him mentioning a black owned company could be the very difference between them hearing about it now and hearing about it in 5 or 6 years. So I feel like he did what he needed to do with the platform that he has, and I give him the utmost respect for it because that's what I'm gonna do. And listen, my platform is not that big yet, but I'm a rep individuals who look like me all day, just for the simple fact ain't nobody gonna do it until we do it. And even if we don't do it as much, I'm still gonna do it because I want to see folks who don't get the shine that they deserve start to gain some of that recognition and traction. So I felt like it was silly, and I felt like it was a really weak way to say that you had a problem with him giving people, black people, let me not sugarcoat, giving black people their fucking flowers. And it annoyed me that somebody would feel that that's somehow prejudice. So when you as a white person or you as a non-person of color support somebody who is another non-person of color, are you then giving preferential treatment to non-persons of color? What's the difference?
The difference is that the more we don't have to discuss it, the more that they don't have to make it reality.
Well, that's weak, and you know what? It's going to be discussed, so get used to it.
Yeah, they it's not even that. It's just the fact they don't want to talk about it. Period. They just want to let it lie. You know, that especially that old phrase. Well, that happened back then. No, that just happened about 4 or 5 months ago. So you can try that over again. That's we out of that now. It's in your face. No matter how much you don't want to talk about it. It's right here.
Exactly.
It's right here now.
It's evident.
If you choose to ignore it, that's of your own ignorance. That's of your own, whatever it is you want to be. But I digress. On that.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna answer your question with a smile. But yes, I have. That will be featured soon. I'll say that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know who that is, but hey, let me know how it goes.
You'll know. They have some amazing fragrances. So I've been holding off on sampling them because what I want to do is I want to have the experience live, one, so that it can be raw and authentic. Then two, a conversation can occur right out of that. So
right. I will ask this since we're segueing into other things. I'm going to ask you and I'm going to ask the people, since we talked about the notes that we do absolutely love. What is the note that you absolutely disdain? And that is for the people in the group too. What is the note that you just cannot stand?
handle?
You can't stand it.
I have a lot of them. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Okay.
I have a lot of them that I just
if you have to spin a wheel in your head, just pick one.
Rosemary.
I hate rosemary, period, but I understand what you're saying.
Wait though.
Perry Ellis 18 Intense. Never smelled it.
It has rosemary in here, but this one is reminiscent of a I can't remember which we were just talking about him. Post of the night. Issey Miyake. It's reminiscent of an Issey Miyake. It kind of has an Aqua di Gio vibe. This one is a little strange because it's woody. It's got like a lemon back. It's woody. It's got a lemon base. It's rosemary in it somewhere, but the dry down on this one is phenomenal. I was leaving back when the world was open. I had this on, went out dancing with friends, had it on the whole night. And as I'm leaving, people behind me was like, God damn, somebody smell good in here. Lasted through the club. Oh, it's again, the opening is a little harsh, but once you get past the opening is where you start to get in a good place.
Mm-hmm.
But rosemary is one of the notes I just cannot take.
Now, quick segue to that. If you ever want to get a good Aqua di Gio fragrance not at a good price, this right here.
Nope.
Yes, man.
Nope. I don't like spicy Aqua di Gio. I need my Aqua di Gio to be. Though. It is. It's got cinnamon in it. It's got a cinnamon note.
I don't smell it. However, what I do with this that might help you is I actually mix this with Molecular 1.
Okay. What's Molecular 1? Is that Super ISO E or whatever it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
ISO E.
I do mix it with that. Yeah. I do mix it with that, and it flares off very, very well. It really, really does. But of course, we all know I've said it 1,000 times. It's rose. That's for me. Okay. I can't.
We're gonna make a rose love out of you, Tyler.
I can't get. Well, apparently Rose is. So we'll,
I'm gonna join. I'm gonna get your email address to spam your rose pictures every day.
Oh my God. All right. So Rose says she hates mint.
Yes.
Yummy says she hates spicy flowers and overbearing patchouli. Lulu says mint. Experiencing fragrance. Well, that's Amina. Why? What? Amina. Okay.
Listen.
Amina says she.
Listen. We not to interrupt you. We have to stop right here. Let me tell you something. First and foremost, hey Melissa, thank you for stopping by. First and foremost, I am in full agreement with you. Don't you put no bay leaf in my fragrance. And if it's there, it needs to be very muted. Bay leaf go in 3 things: jerk chicken, beans, and pot roast. It go in anything that go in the crock pot. But do not put that in my fragrance. It's not adding anything. I do not want to smell like meat. Because that's what I think of with bay leaf.
Amina says excessive iris, berries, and bay leaf. She said bay leaf.
Mm-hmm.
That in nature's not sure, I guess. Coco says she doesn't like soapy accords on herself.
I get that. What I notice is the real prissy ladies, the real girly girls, they don't rock with soapy. Possibly because it feels possibly because maybe it feels masculine. I'm thinking. I get that.
She definitely wouldn't like Prada La Femme. That's about as soap as Prada La Femme. That's Prada L'Homme is about as soap as you can get.
That's why Lulu doesn't like Oud Lemon Mint.
Okay, it smells soapy.
Because it's kinda.
Okay. Lulu says she don't like soapy, like you said.
Napster says you hate hay.
Hay.
So you might not care for vetivers. Certain vetivers can be hayish.
Right. Coco said oud is a struggle. Keep talking about how I need oud, but she keeps buying tuberose. There's that tuberose again.
Yeah, I will say this, Coco. Oud is a struggle when it's barnyardy. I don't like the barnyardy oud. I like the resinous, woody oud. Because it's the animal. Okay, so I don't like the animalic oud. I like the kind of dry, resinous ouds, though.
And rosemary is for roasted chicken and apparently meatloaf.
Yeah.
Because I went to Cheesecake Factory and they have a meatloaf and they have rosemary all up and down in that thing. I hated it with a passion. Let's see. The notes I do not like are black licorice and ink.
Now, let me find that because I saw that. Let me find it. Let me find it. Black licorice and ink. Who said it?
Lenora.
I know the picture, so I'll be able to find it. Maybe not.
She might not be up there yet. Who knows?
Maybe not, but I did see it. I agree with you there. I typically do not like black licorice, and that's partially because I don't care for anise. And usually anise is in black licorice smelling fragrances. But that's made a lie out of me because I have Mancera's Oud Black Candy, which is heavy black licorice. Same thing with Bulgari Man and Black Essence. It's got some anise in there.
Apparently, somebody said that Bentley Intense has bay
I
leaf.
saw that. Again, let's ask this question. Where does it sit in the pyramid? Is it in the top, mid, or the base? If you have bay leaf in the base, I'm not gonna like it. But if it's in the top, it's gonna be fleeting. And I will say this: Bentley for Men Intense is a lot in the beginning, but it starts to get really nice in the mid and dry down. So I'm willing to bet the bay leaf is probably in the top.
Could be. Could just be going out. It could be going out quickly, and you don't even notice it. And sometimes they put notes in the fragrances to make another scent. Like I know, wait a minute, what did he say? Especially for someone who doesn't want to pay. Right. Yeah. Paris 360 is fire.
Listen, now I'll say this. First and foremost, what's going on, Keith?
I know him.
Keith.
I watch his channel. Yeah.
Of course. That's okay. That's my man. Yeah. Keith, thank you for stopping by, brother. Give you your props first and foremost.
Yeah,
Keith,
good channel.
Keith's channel used to be Mr. Cheap Sense. Now he is The Fragrant Life. If you guys have not checked him out, definitely check out Keith at The Fragrant Life. Keith was one of the first individuals that I met when I first started my channel that kind of had a good following already. Yeah. He was the first individual that I noticed that was responsive because again, coming into Fragcom, it's a lot of people here. Right. It's a lot of reviewers. It's a lot of everything. Right. But what Keith showed me is you can have your own thing going on and you can still support other people. And that's what Keith did. Keith was a dope brother through and through. Like when I was struggling to grow my channel at one point, and I was like, man, I'm trying to get like you. Keith pulled me to the side. I was like, bro, you don't want to be nobody but you. And even though what I meant was I'm trying to get like you would get my following up. Right. Keith took the time to be like, bro, keep doing your thing, keep working hard. You're going to get what you need. You're going to get where you're going. You're going to get what you need. So shout out to you, brother. In addition to that, Keith is another individual who has no problem lifting up other people as he's rising. So utmost respect to you, bro. I love your channel. You know, I'm always on that comment away.
I gotta say this. I like you, Keith, but not that much. You need to leave me alone. I'm messing with you, man. I'm messing with you. It's like every night I gotta fight.
All your life you had to fight.
No, I'm kidding. But no, I think he is the one. He is actually the last reviewer that I saw on the video by Issey Miyake, if I'm not mistaken. I think he was the one that took me over to get Pulse of the Night. I don't remember if he had it or not. I think he did, but I can't remember. But it was something. It wasn't Pulse of the Night. It was either Pulse of the Night or the other one that just came out not too long ago. Well, no, that was before Pulse of the Night. But either way, he was the one that pushed me over to say, I need to check that out. But
another thing I noticed is me and Keith have a lot of the same fragrance tastes. Like we were releasing similar videos around the same time, if not like within like 2 or 3 weeks of each other. Like, dude, I got that, or I just bought that.
Yeah, that's dope. And I don't. Right under me is where all my fragrances are. So I don't have that. I mean, I actually realized I thought I had 60. I actually only have 46. So I'm actually even lower than what I thought I was. But I'm still gonna declutter. I'm still letting a lot of that go.
That's because now you got the champagne taste. You getting the roses and whatnot. Chef's kiss.
And you know who to blame that on. So we're not gonna sugarcoat that either.
She shall remain nameless, Dr. Rose.
She, right, Rose. You know, now, speaking of Rose, did I ever say I don't like Rose? You know, not Rose, but Rose. But we're not going to say anything about that name.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Rose.
Gotcha.
But no, he's a good. I like his channel. It's pretty cool.
Keith, I just broke down and got it, bro. I said I wasn't because it's hyped and everybody got it, but I'm glad I joined it because I actually like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot.
Okay, so I had this question once before, and I'm going to ask you, and I'm going to ask your crew too. If you had to, because I think I asked this in the group.
This is our crew, Tyree. We know all these people. This is our crew.
Our crew. Sure, we'll go with it's our crew. What if you had to let all of your fragrances go, but keep one? You could only keep one.
That's not fair.
Yeah, life is not fair.
Wait. So
I'm
already trying to finagle some conditions.
I know we're not going to do that. So, and this is to everybody. If you had to let every single fragrance in your collection go, but you could only keep one. You know what? I'll even spare you a little bit. One for spring and summer, one for fall and winter. I will spare you that.
Okay.
There you go.
Now we talking. Now we got a little room.
We got a little room.
Okay. You said one for spring and summer and one for fall and winter.
Yes.
I got my fall and winter one right now.
Okay.
My fall and winter one. You know what it is, Tyree. Buggery Man in Black Essence.
Black Essence, yes.
Fall and winter. That's it.
Okay.
Now spring and summer. Okay, I got my spring and summer. Surge off Mephisto.
Never smelled that one.
Oh,
never smelled that.
They say it's like Creed Virgin Island Waters. Oh wait, Silver Mountain Waters.
Okay.
Silver Mountain Waters.
I love Virgin Island.
Yeah, Silver Mountain Waters. It's supposedly like that, but it's less metallic and inky. I've not smelled Silver Mountain Water, but I love that one. That's my first Surge off, and like when I tell you I'm hooked, I'm hooked. All right, Kia, thank you so much for stopping by Yummy 411. Really appreciate you, sis. You know we're gonna be by your channel to fuck shit up and comment, like all that business. So thank you for stopping by, spending a little bit of time with Uncommon Scentz Fam and Clan. We'll check you out.
I will say mine is for winter and fall. That's tough. But I'm gonna have to give it my love, Whispers in the Library. I'm gonna have to keep it with that because Whispers in the Library is not my favorite. It's not the all-time favorite, but what it does for me, it elevates my confidence to a certain level. It makes me pick up my chest. You know, it does.
Hold your head up, sit up straight.
Yeah. The other one would have to be Guerlain's L'Homme Ideal Cologne.
Okay. I have not smelled it. I'm trying to think who repped L'Homme Ideal. I think it was JC. JC repped it so hard. Yes. And probably Jeremy Fragrance.
Yes. I have L'Homme Ideal. It's so citrusy and creamy. It's got that almond citrus walnut. It actually even has a little velvet in it to round it off. It's very, very, very good. I actually have 2 backup bottles of that.
Put me a decant in my care package.
Put a decant. I will put a decant in your camp. Yeah, I'll do that. What you said. Let's see. I thought I saw Napa and Nature says Leighton winter.
Okay.
And he said Oud Touch spring Derby Blanche. Are you cheating? I said 2.
So he said for summer trade new. Oh yeah, he's saying cheating. Yeah, you cheating, Naps.
He's cheating.
So you got to pick one for summer spring and one for
spring
fall
and one for fall winter.
Yeah, that make it challenging, don't it?
Yeah.
I'm glad we don't have to do that. Like when I see people do the challenges of pick 10 and get rid of the rest. Hell no. Why the fuck would I do that?
No. I'm gonna make it even harsher. Let's see. Who else said spring summer? Lenora says Polar Red Extreme, Back to Black for winter.
Okay.
Amina apparently wants to rebuke the question. We're not gonna do that either. This is not negativity.
Ain't it a cruel joke, Amina? It is just a cruel question.
Yes, I'm hoarding backups. I have a backup. That's the only fragrance I have a backup bottle of
That's
for
an
now.
excellent topic to get into. But you know what? I think well we're gonna let the chat let us know. Are you guys, and I'm also you, Tyree, are you guys down to hang, or do you think we should kind of terminate the live stream? We're coming up on 2 hours, and if y'all leave it to me, I'll be here. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have a problem. So you guys let me know, and Tyree, you let me know too.
I'm gonna help answers in for everybody. My phone got 10 minutes, 10% left. So whatever 10% can hold, I'll rock with it until y'all
All
just see
right.
flatline. Until you see
Okay.
fade to black, I'm here. So that's what
Exactly.
we're doing.
That's what we're
We're
gonna
gonna
do
ride
then.
it all the way out. Let's see, Coco. Yes, I am hoarding. I have 2 hoarders. But that is a good question. So we'll skate that question. I'll let y'all have that one. I'll let it. So ask the question about the backup because I know that's where you're going.
You know that's where I'm going. How do you
Yes.
feel about backup bottling? What other than your favorites? Like, how do you? Well, no, that's kind of pointless. But how do you feel about backup bottling? Let's just roll with that.
I feel that if you love it, 2 things: if you love it, and if it's discontinued. If it is discontinued, I'm all for it. Now, L'Homme de Cologne is discontinued.
Okay.
So I got it before. I actually had 4 bottles. I gave away 2. So if you can find it at the price that is lower, like I wish I would have been around when Midnight in Paris was because I wanted a bottle of that.
Me too.
But I wasn't around, and by the time it came, funny thing is, I actually had a chance to get it on Fragrance Buy, and I didn't know what it was. When I came back to see it, it was gone because they had it for like $20 something, but I didn't know what it was, so I didn't think about it. But I'm okay with it if it's discontinued. Cool, get as much as you can because you never know. You're not going to see that fragrance again. And if you feel that you're going to wear it like constantly, if it's just going to be a signature and that's what you know, that's what you love, then get a backup just in case.
Okay.
That's how I feel about it. What about you?
I feel like I'm a cinephile.
Okay.
And I don't even know if that's a word. I feel like it's entirely too many fragrances out here for me to be. It's too many fragrances out here to experience for me to be stuck on one. Now, don't get me wrong. There are certain fragrances that have a scent memory for me that I'll always probably re-up on here and there. But I probably won't do backup bottles in one sitting, if that makes sense.
Right.
So I probably won't just get 3 yolks because I love yolk. What I'll do is I'm gonna rock this one, and then I may reinstall this one. It's quite a few fragrances that'll never make it back into my collection, and it just is what it is. I ride the wave on it. I experienced it. It was great. Time to move on. But I did break my rule for backup bottles with Noir Exquise by L'Artisan Parfumeur. It was unintentional, but it did happen. So I have 2 of those, and that fragrance is said to be very close to By the Fireplace by Maison Martin Margiela. Right.
Okay. Well, cool. I tell you what, you address your people, and I'm gonna see if I can. I'm gonna try something here. Just a second. So
All
I'm
right.
gonna
Yeah.
unplug
Did you see
this.
Lou's
Yeah,
question?
I did. So I saw that. I'm gonna see what I can do. Hold on.
Keith, I've not smelled Oud for Greatness, but I think Dr. Rose hooked me up with a sample. So I'm gonna get it and see. I know they have Oud for Glory, and I probably would go that route because Oud for Glory by Lattafa is a dupe, clone, whatever you want to call it. So I may go that route. Right now in my fragrance journey, I have not ascribed to the point or I hear Luffy, I hear me again. I think you got it though. Okay.
Can
Yeah, I
you
don't
hear
hear
me?
no, I can hear you, but I cannot hear whatever that was. I think we're good.
Yeah. Okay. So I took my plug out. I didn't think these were gonna work on the stream, but here we are. So technology, baby. Thank
Yeah.
you, Lulu.
So like I've
So
not gotten
yes,
to
I
the
can
point
have
where
plug it in.
I'm willing to drop more than about 170 for a fragrance. Anything more than that, and I have to be head over heels in love, and I haven't found that yet. The one I broke that for was Lemon Mint, but it was like 140. And if I would have waited, I could have got it for less than that. But since I knew I liked it, I was like, oh, I'm jumping down. It's no way in hell. It's no way in hell that I can have my sample. I haven't even finished the sample I have of it, but I knew that one needed to be in my collection. So I broke my I will say break my rules for that one. But yeah, I hear great things about Ooh for Greatness. And now you know what? I like Blue Day Chanel, but y'all know me. Blue Day Chanel ain't never on sale. And I feel like again, Perry Ellis has got a lot of Perry Ellis need to be paying. They need to be paying me for endorsement because I like Perry Ellis's fragrances. I really feel like this fragrance here does what I needed to do for Blue Day Chanel because I've experienced the Blue Day Chanel or their parfums, the or their toilettes, the parfums, and to me, none of them really last long on my skin. So if I'm gonna do the Blue Day Chanel vibe, I'd rather do the Blue Day Chanel vibe at a lower price. And as you guys can see, this is roughly half gone. So I hit this one over the head. And I'm a chronic oversprayer with it too. So I go with the vibe.
This is my Blue Day Chanel counterpart, which is this Armand Voyage Blue.
Okay.
Now they don't sell this one anymore. You probably find it at some places, but when I tell you it's the same vibe, it's the exact same vibe. So this is.
I hear that whatchamacallit is too. Missoni. I hear Missoni is very close to Blue Day Chanel. In terms of vibe.
So Missoni, I don't know. So Missoni to me is more or less spice bombish.
Really?
I don't really get a clean smell from Missoni. Well, it's been a while since I smelled it, so I might need to go smell it again. I don't know.
Okay.
But I was in Dillard's the other day and I should have just smelled it again, but I didn't. So silly. But no, I could have sworn it was more like a spice bomb type of deal, and I might be wrong. Not spice bomb, Back in Black. Not Back in Black. Oh my God, Man in Black was the vibe I remember getting off of it. But again, I could be wrong. So what is the crowd got to say?
Let's see what we got
about
I see somebody saying, "Give me one of them bottles." Which bottle you want, Lulu?
Whatever.
Lulu's not gonna want too much of nothing in my collection because it's clean, it's soap. Oh, you talking about Noir skis?
Oh,
we can work something out. You got some of your collection I trade you for.
Oh, I'm glad you brought that up. If you go ahead and address the thing, but I got something I want to show you. Because I know you said something about Silver Mountain Water. Now I got this off of a recommendation. I personally don't like it, which probably means I don't like Silver Mountain Water. But again, it's my taste. But this is Rosasi's Born to Win. From what I hear, this is the best. I quit. I quit. I'm not gonna have too many more blunders on this channel. But from what I hear, this is probably the closest, other than Darby, I think. But I think this is probably the closest inspiration to Silver Mountain Water that there is. I hear a lot about it, so I bought it off of a whim, off of somebody talking about it. It's good. It's really, really good. And now that I smell it again, it actually smells even better. But it's not for me. You know what I'm saying? So what I will do. Let me think about that.
I was gonna say, did you freeze on us?
No. What I will do, I'm going to make a tester of this. I'll make a decant of this. And the next time we're on, I will let this be a giveaway for your channel. So I'll do that. So I'll make a decant of this and then we can set this up as a giveaway. I'm not gonna wear it. I'm just not gonna wear it personally. So if anybody wants to try it, be around when we do this again. I'm sure you'll have a great question, or we'll have a great question for you to win or a giveaway. So there it is. And I've only sprayed it like 2 or 3 times. So
and what's that? 3.4? That's huge.
Yes, 100 milliliters. So it's big.
Yeah,
it's big. So
I will say this: Naps Nurture. I gave Sailing Day away. One of my people, I had the discovery set, and one of my folks, said he wanted some testers. So I sent Sailing Day away because I have something that smells similar to it. And it's from Demeter. I got a gift set from my sister. It had 3 fragrances in it that smell similar to Sailing Day. So I gave that one away. And Fireplace. I still have by the Fireplace. Like I said, now Noir Skis, I love Noir Skis. I do wish it was a little more smoky. Because then it would blow by the Fireplace out of the water. But they smell similar, but Noir Skis is a little more sweet. By the Fireplace is a little more smoky.
Okay.
All right, Coco. Thanks for stopping by. We will
Later,
see you
Coco.
soon.
Enjoy. Have a good night. All right, so let's try this. Do any of our crew have any questions for us? Let's do that.
Perfect.
We're open discussion and we're open forum. Let's do it.
Put them in
Ask
the
away.
chat.
Ask away. Let's do it.
In the
Let's
chat.
do that. While we're waiting on that, I think I told you I was going to send you a decant poster tonight, so I'll get you that. And I got to get you Greenwich Village and something else. I don't know.
I've heard great things about Greenwich Village. I swear. It's everybody was like around the summertime. That's all that was popping up in the fragrance groups.
Greenwich Village, I love it. I love it. I searched for it high and low, and I was able to get it at a good plug price.
Mm-hmm.
So um, it's good.
What's
I
your
love
idea of a good price?
so the original price is 415.
Oh, absolutely not.
So anything lower than that was a good price. I think I
Mhm.
got it around 160,
Oh, that's damn good.
165. Yeah, I got it around 160.
Okay. Was somebody selling it, or did you get it from
I actually
from?
got it off of Amazon.
Wow.
I actually got it off of Amazon for around 160.
Okay.
Um, again, I'm a bang for the buck kind of guy. I'm not gonna stop
Hmm.
until I say, okay, this is
Yeah.
about as low as I'm gonna get. And if it's still not low enough, I'm not going for it.
Listen,
So
I'm with you. I just haven't gotten to that point just yet. And again, even once I get to that point, even when my pockets is fat and my money is making me money, I still
mhm,
probably will not be gung ho to spend $400 on a fragrance. I have not
right,
found any that command that.
right.
It's in my opinion, the market is entirely too saturated with fragrances that either will give you the same vibe or smell just like it for, if not at least half the price. Like I said, it's only been a few fragrances that have been ones that I had to just jump down on. Now, I
Mhm.
will say this. I almost was gonna give up on Oud Lemon Mint because I had found this.
Okay.
Mirametta Lemon Leather Vanilla. It has the Oud Lemon Mint vibe, but it's something in here. The leather in here is the leather scent in here is different from the leather scent that's in Oud Lemon Mint. This
Right.
leather is a little bit more cowhide. This one's a little bit more rough and tumble. Whereas the leather in
Okay.
Oud Lemon Mint is maybe the Vachetta leather, the leather that's in a Benz or a Beamer.
Okay. I can
So
rock with
that's the difference, really. And then I think almond is in Oud Lemon Mint, and that I noticed almond creams up a fragrance. This one's a little more sharp,
that.
whereas Oud Lemon Mint's a little more strong but creamy.
Mhm. You know, you probably will like, and maybe I need to send you a decant of that. I kind of chill out with the Long Midi Alex Stream.
Okay,
It's the
I'm just
one.
have to send you some money.
It's the one that you can. It's the one that they don't sell in the U.S.
Okay,
So if okay, if I was to say I didn't have a fragrance that a lot of people don't have, it would be that one. Because
which one is it? What color is it? The outside is
it's
red or
it's
blue?
red. Yes, it's
Uh
red.
huh.
It's
Okay.
red. It's the
Barry
one.
has that
It's
one.
who?
Barry over at Centralized.
Yes. Yeah.
Yep, he got that one.
I was literally one of the first people in the U.S. to have that fragrance.
How did you manage that?
So I had it was a guy actually in one of the groups that we had. It was in Switzerland. He actually had a perfumery
Hmm.
in Switzerland, but he was going between Switzerland and The Netherlands, I think, is where he was going in
Okay.
between. But no, France, Switzerland and France. He was going in between those two. So he hit me up one day and said, "Man, I can get it for you." And this is the first time again I had never gave anybody money. Good night,
Mhm.
Nika. I thought you said good night.
Good night,
Yeah,
Nika.
good night.
You
Thank you for
know,
hanging
I
out
think
with
it was
us.
Coco earlier. That's you know who Nika is, right?
I have no clue.
You do. She's in the perfume corner. Seneca Marks. That's Nika.
Hey, Seneca Marks.
Well, have a
Hey,
good night,
Seneca
Seneca.
Marks.
Thanks.
Oh, have a
Thanks
good
for
night.
spending a little time
Have a
with our
good night.
common sense.
Have a good night. But no, he helped me out. Now I had to pay an arm and a leg with shipping. Shipping was a murder. I
I'm
think I
sure.
paid maybe. I think I paid maybe the fragrance was about 109. I think I
Hmm.
paid 70 in shipping,
Oh my God.
but it was actually oh no, he wants to give his 2 cents. Let him give his 2 cents.
I think what Keith is saying is he won't just hop in and give 2 cents on that, but he's just now getting in and he tied, so he getting ready to
Okay,
probably book it. But
okay.
Keith, definitely, man, we can definitely chop it up about this whenever you want to, man. Just let me know. You can have a live or we can have a live and chop it up. Whatever you want to do,
You know
we
what we
can
should
definitely
do?
discuss.
We should do a live with like 3 or 4 of us and call it mansplaining.
Listen, so wait. The funny thing is Keith, Sam Broom, Trey Sense, they usually do a catch up with the fellas on Sunday, and that's kind of what it is. I usually kind of sit in on theirs, and I'm in the comment section just pounding away, just bow 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 bow. So
Yep.
that's kind of they have that. But yeah, we listen. If we can get this to be more consistent, I'm with it. I'm definitely with it because I always got something to say. I talk too entirely too much. I always got something to
You know what? I say let's do it. I
say.
say
I'm
let's
with
do
it.
it. We can call it something else. We find a couple other people. We just chit chat. It could be fragrances, whatever. I mean, or you can come up with a topic and we just do it. I've been wanting to try that amber fever, not the amber fever, the ginger one. I've been wanting to try the ginger one. Um, so I'm about to look into that.
Love it, Lenora. You hear me? Somebody in Fragcom recommended this to me. This is the Ferrari Scuderia Forte. Listen, love this one. Love this one. Love this one. Love it.
Right.
It smells like a Danish. It's a gourmand big time. And again, I usually don't, you know, I give celebrity fragrances a hard time, and I tend to give the car fragrances a hard time. But Bentley has made a believe out of me. Porsche has made a believe out of me, and so did Ferrari. So I probably need to do a video of that, like kind of going back on my word about giving these folks a hard time, and they end up and have great fragrances. I've not smelled Azzaro's. Is it Amber Fever? I've not smelled that one, but Azzaro is one of my favorite houses too. They make great fragrances. It's only one Azzaro that I don't like.
You said about car scents. I think the one I want to try, I think it's Mercedes Night. I think that's what it is. I
Mhm.
think it came out last year or this year, but I know it's in a black bottle, a black or blue bottle. But I want to try that one. That's the only car fragrance that I wanted to try, other than Bentley Intense for Men. If I,
Yes.
if I hear one more good thing about it, the only thing that's keeping me away from that is I hear it can be clawing at times.
Well, I'll tell you this. Probably the only time I would wear this would be when it's cool and
Okay,
cold. And I
okay,
get it. I can see. I wouldn't dare. I wouldn't even. Well. I do what I want when I want. Let's say that. But I wouldn't
right,
think to bring this out in summertime. This would not
right.
be like, oh, it's 90 degrees. Let me hose down in Bentley for men. Nah, that wouldn't even show up on my radar to do that.
So would you say that's your absolute cold fragrance?
Yeah, I would think 40 degrees and below. I think this will show up and show out big time. This is more than like going to end up on my top 10 for winter list for sure.
So that's your absolute cold fragrance.
Yep.
I don't think I have one yet.
Yep.
I
I
have a
was
lot
just
of
thinking
cool.
earlier, where would I fit it in my lineup? And it would definitely be between, I probably wouldn't pull this out until late November.
I have a cool. If I had to say I had a cold one, it would be the Dark Knight. It would be the Black Phantom. It would be that
Hmm.
one.
See, I
That
haven't
would
smelled that,
probably be
so
the cold, cold night.
I
You
haven't even
would like
smelled
it,
it.
and you would like Cacao Dreams too, because it's like I said, you like Montal, and I'm sure. Have you smelled Chocolate Greedy?
Did I smell chocolate greedy? I'm trying to think. Did I smell it on Lulu China? I may have. Is it a roses greedy too?
I
I think it
don't know.
is. I can't 100% say I've smelled chocolate greedy.
Chocolate Greedy is more like a powdery uh, chocolate, hot chocolate. That's what it
Okay.
kind of reminds you of. So powdery hot chocolate.
Uh-huh.
Oh, he said they haven't done it in a while now.
I know, I noticed because at one point I was looking for it and didn't see it and was like, what? But I think I remember Sam saying, um, is it's on hiatus for the time being, and you guys are gonna bring it back soon. I'll be around. Trust me,
Yeah,
I'll
they
be
let me
around.
know.
I enjoyed that.
I'll watch it too.
I was
Don't
on
get
their
me
live
wrong.
one time. I was on Sam Broom's live. It was me, Sam, Keith, and Tennessee Frag heads, Jonesy. We were all on there. And again, it was impromptu because I was sitting here editing. I got one screen over here. I'm watching Sam Broom, and then my screen over here, I'm editing. And he was like, "Bro, get on this live." I'm like, "All right." It's like that was probably like my second live ever. It was fun. I I,
Yeah,
I enjoy it.
I just discovered the Tennessee Frag guy. I just
Mm-hmm.
discovered them like a week ago. I didn't even know
Mm-hmm.
they were around, and it was
Mm-hmm.
by happenstance because I was on JC's channel, JC's Instagram. That's
Mm-hmm.
how I found out about him. He
Yeah.
shouted them out, so that was cool.
Yeah. JC shout out some of everybody, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I think JC came on one of the videos I had where I think it was um what was it? I know it was a video that Frag had said put me in, put challenge. What was it called? Love to hate. And JC commented, and I was like, bro, you watch my shit?
Right,
Me?
right.
And I think Joy Amin watched one of my videos. He was like, I'm subscribed. I was like,
I like
Joy
Joy.
Amin?
I
Me
like
too.
him. I like him.
Me
I
too,
like him
bro.
a lot. Yeah, I like him a lot. I like he good one of my beautiful people. He just comes out. He just comes out with that.
He got some dope
With,
energy, man. You can't deny dope
yeah,
energy.
yeah. So, how do you feel about Jeremy?
I feel like Jeremy Fragrance is one of a kind. I don't know if anybody can do what he did the way he did it. He
Right.
was Jeremy Fragrance exposed me to a lot of fragrances I probably wouldn't have given a shot. I got to be
Yes, he
honest. That
did.
Moschino Uomo, I would have never given Moschino Uomo a shot had I not
Yes.
listened to him. And it was another reviewer. It was a I can't remember his name, but he was a Hispanic guy, a Latin guy. I can't remember his name. It was them two. It was those two that sold it for me. Like, okay, let me try this out. And I liked it, but over time, like when it's good for that beginning part of your fragrance journey, because now it don't
Yes.
stand a chance. It don't stand a chance in my collection now. And I love the House of Moschino, but now where I'm at, when I smell that, I smell nail polish remover.
Okay.
So
Okay.
now it don't have any room in my collection. But Jeremy Fragrance has exposed me to fragrances I would have never given a shot. He did it in an entertaining way,
Hmm.
and he did it in an engaging way because he
Yes.
was this kind of jock looking guy, but we dressed up in a suit, high energy, did his little clap and spin, the accent,
Yes.
he was a total package.
Yeah.
And the way he did what he did was excellent. He got in, he did his thing, he released 2 fragrances. I feel like now, where else can he go? That's one thing, and I kind of feel that energy from him. I feel that energy of I don't know what to do next. I'm stuck, or I'm pegged in this one place, and I can't grow outside of that.
Yeah.
So I think that's probably a little unfortunate that now you did this one thing so well, people are not willing to give you a shot outside of anything else, because people give them a hard time about this fragrance. They say it's like Eau de Mall. They say it's a clone of this, yada yada. I really don't know. All right, Lulu, thank you for hanging with us. Thank you for shouting us out. Thank you for telling your friends and telling them to tell a friend and come join us. You have a great night.
Tell a friend to tell a tubby. Just tell everybody. I will say this. What Abraham said is true. His channel is more for beginners. And he was actually
Yep.
the first person I saw.
Yep.
So he was actually the first person that got me excited into fragrances.
Yep.
He is actually the one that got me into Guerlain.
Okay.
He was the one that actually did that. And then I saw some other reviews about it. And then that's what got me into, because the first one I had was the EDP. That was the very first one that I had. Then I got the EDT and I fell in love. It was just it for me. It was just a whole nother world for me. One day, next time, I'll have to tell you we'll have to talk about our journeys on how we got started into fragrances.
Okay.
Because mine was really, really, a lot of it is by having sense. A lot of it was because I have an analytical mind. I'm always trying to break down a lot of stuff. Why did this happen? Why did that happen? What caused this? What caused that?
When's your birthday, Tyree?
I'm a Virgo.
Okay.
I'm straight up Virgo. I'm September 8th.
Okay.
I'm a straight up
The
Virgo.
reason why I asked is because we share that characteristic. I am a why did this happen? When did this happen? And if this happens again, can it bring the same type of result?
Yes.
I'm that type of person. And certain things, if they do not make sense to me, I cannot digest them. I cannot accept them. They have to be broke down. They gotta make sense. So that's why I asked. I'm February 10th.
I'm also a believer that magic happens. Sometimes when it happens, it just happens. There's no explanation for it. You can't really explain it. It just happens. It might have the same notes or the same ingredients as somebody else, but it just hits different. It just happens.
It just hits different. Make sure you tell your daughter she got you saying it hit different. Give her her credit.
She knows. She knows. She actually got me singing the darn song. It's SZA and oh my god, I can't remember his name. I'm having so many brain freezes tonight. I can't even remember the name. Was a head different, head different.
Oh, for the longest I thought that was Jacquees, and it's not.
It's
Tory Lanez, not Tory Lanez. Ty Dollars.
Ty Dolla Sign. Yes.
Yeah, I heard it came on Alexa the other day.
Okay, so he is on this Oud Touch layer with events. I don't who makes Oud Touch. I don't know.
Frank Olivier.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Don't think those two guys aren't watching because they are. Someone else have China.
For sure. Like it blew my mind when Jace, not only did JC subscribe, he commented. Same thing with Joya Mean. And I was just like, you know what I mean? So like you said, bro, like you said, keep doing your thing. That's what I'm gonna keep doing. That's what we've been doing, and we're gonna keep rocking it, man.
I will say this, as opposed to music, the fragrance community is very, very cohesive. You have some stray cats, but for the most part, it is a great and bonding community. I've never seen so many people say,
Me either.
when I first got into it, hey, have you tried this? Okay, well, let me send it to you. See what you like.
Yeah.
Hey, have you tried this? And I was like, I was just blown away. I'm like, they don't have to. And these are some expensive stuff.
Yeah.
What made them do that? This was my thought process. What made them do that? What is it all about? But then I just noticed it's just the community. Everybody wants everybody to smell good. When you have that passion, when you have that love for something, you share it. It's just that simple. I wish the music community was just as
endearing, embracing.
endearing. It's not. It just isn't. It is I don't want to say a kill or be killed, but it is a
doggy
it
dog.
is a fight. It is a fight. We always used to say that music is a catch-22. You have to get in to know somebody, but you got to know somebody to get in. Like most of these hit records that you hear, or most of those hit records that you used to hear, they weren't meant to be hit records. They knew somebody and got them in, and they found the lane for it. Now it's different today because today it's all about how many numbers can you get, what's your streams,
Mm-hmm.
what's your followers, and I'm gonna give you a little tip, a little trick to get noticed. If ever you want sponsorship or anything like this, everybody listen carefully. There's an algorithm to all of this, and this is how it goes. Or that's how it used to go. For every 10 likes, you should have at least one comment. It is a 10% algorithm that most people go by because that's how they
Mm-hmm.
look at, especially when you're trying to sell something or when you're
Mm-hmm.
trying to promote something or when you're trying to do something like that. That's how they look at it. One comment to every like, because anybody can get likes.
Mm-hmm.
That's where the bots and everything come in.
Mm-hmm.
It's the organic comments is what gets you noticed.
Yeah.
That's what gets you noticed. That's why live streams are so great
Mm-hmm.
because
Most definitely.
they're true, and they're real, and you get what it's happening as it's going. So
Mm-hmm.
that's just a little nugget for you, a little backdoor algorithm. We're
Appreciate
gonna talk
that.
about it.
Because I've been trying to figure out like what's my magic mix, like how do I do so and so, but also
Mhm.
what I've come to realize and what I have to respect, nothing is going to happen before the time it's supposed to happen. So
Yeah.
I could do lives every day for the next year, and it could not make a damn difference because it's not the right time. So I what I'm trying to do is make sure that the folks that's been looking for me can find me. That's what I'm trying to position myself. The folks that are looking for somebody like me, that they can find me, we can connect, we can have true connection and organic chemistry. That's where I'm
Right.
at. I'm thankful for the 20 some odd people that were in here on tonight, as
Yeah.
opposed to me. I got 2,000 subscribers. They are just not that active. They come
Yeah.
and go. They're here and there, but that's cool. But I have probably a solid, if I had to think about that, probably a solid 10% of that I hear from in cycles. So maybe what's that, 200? Maybe about 200 of them I hear from them in cycles, but I hear from them consistently. So
Well,
it's like you said, like it's that 10% algorithm. Basically, that's basically
yeah.
what you just said.
It all starts somewhere.
Yeah.
You know, I'll use Jeremy. Jeremy wasn't a Jeremy. He wasn't always a Jeremy.
Nope.
As a matter of fact, I don't even think it's his real name. I think it's what Daniel.
I don't
You know
even
what I'm
know
saying?
his real name. He Jeremy
He
Fragrance
said
to me.
it.
That is his
He's
first and last name.
he said it once before on his Instagram, but I mean, again, he wasn't Jeremy all the time. You know what I'm saying? Good night, Grizzly. Take it easy.
Good night, Grizzly.
Um,
Thanks for stopping by, bro. Hey, post
yeah,
up
for real.
something if and when you can. I know we all get busy, but you gotta let your folks know you're still around. I'm glad you stopped by today. And actually, I heard about Grizzly Bear 831 through Barry. Barry over at Centralized. I think Barry at Centralized. Um, Barry does a thing where he promotes individuals that have smaller channels that you might not have heard of and might not have come in contact with. That's actually where me and Grizzly connected at.
Okay, that's cool. That's
Yeah.
cool. I like that. But um, I will say this. Um, this has been a lot more fun than I thought. This has been a lot more fun than I
And it's
expected it to
addictive.
be.
It's
It
addictive, bro.
I can't go that far, but it is fun. It is cool to see because I always wonder how I would look on camera on the stream and
Mm-hmm.
everything like that. Because that's
Mm-hmm.
you always wonder about that stuff.
Yeah.
How am I come across? Do I come off? Because I'm a demeanor type of person.
Mm-hmm.
I read demeanor. That's kind of the type of person that I am. But and I feel like I'm rambling now. But yeah, this has been pretty cool, and I appreciate
Yeah.
that. We'll do more, and I know Rose wants me on one of hers. I will
Yeah.
eventually. I would prefer us three. I would
Now
prefer that.
it can get challenging with three. It can get challenging with three because
I
especially when
understand.
you got three bigger personalities, and I know I'm a big personality, so count me in as one. Count me and Dr. Rose in as two. So
I've seen the two of you. You guys need a mediator, is what that is. Y'all need a mediator to say, hey, let's come back this way. Let's go back this way. And I can see him. I'll tell you full of shit. Leave me alone, man. She's fun. She's fun. I
yeah,
love her. I love her. She actually was one of the first people. Me and Rose have a
same.
little bit more. She was in my infant stage. She loves a good ramble.
Me too. They
Thank
usually
you.
end up as deleted scenes on my videos, but yeah, I have brain farts, rambles. It's necessary sometimes. You got to work through that to get to where you're going.
You know what's funny? I think I've given you plenty of bloopers today.
We can't take them out these lives. I don't edit lives. That's
Oh, you
that's
don't?
Dr. Rose's thing. I don't edit lives. No.
Oh, I
Whatever's in
know.
here is
Okay.
gonna be in here.
Okay. Well, you can timestamp it then.
I'll probably do that.
So here's a
No, I
Bluetooth
ain't gonna do you
version.
like that. I ain't gonna do you like that.
Hey, fun is fun. I like the content. Content's content. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Um, but it was nice to meet you too, Naps and Glory. And I can become a bit of a rambler because I can get in my head because I get in my head about random kind of stuff all the time.
Hmm.
If you let me, I would be the most random person you'll ever meet in your life.
Oh, bro, I can meet you with that. I can meet you with randomness. You'll be like, "Where'd that come from?" It goes down. What's going on, Indecents? Thanks for stopping by and hanging with Uncommon Sense.
Yeah.
We got a special
Hey,
guest today.
no, we don't.
Yes, we do. This is Chill Mode, aka
No, we don't.
Tyree.
No, we don't.
So wait, how can you say you want to do this possibly every Sunday? We now we'll say this. We probably gotta scale it back to every other because I'm recording little
Right.
unknown fact. I'm recording a R&B podcast on Sundays.
Yeah, we'll come back to that.
Yeah.
You and I will come back to that. We'll,
Well,
we'll, we'll
no,
let
it's
that go. Go ahead.
listen, wait. Hold up.
Let it go.
This is hold up. We're not gonna come to blows, Tyree. I don't want no smoke. This happened to be an idea from an individual I used to work with a while ago, and he hit me up maybe like 4 months ago, and we've been doing it since then. We're developing our episodes. They're not released yet, but we plan to have them released everywhere that you can stream podcasts. We're working on it, so we got to build up our content first.
Okay. Okay. Fair
But
enough.
we listen. I'm open to what it is that you want to do. So we're gonna chat on the side about that.
I'm all about that because a lot of R&B does not get noticed anymore. I mean, it does some.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to get into the logistics of all that because then
That's an
you'll
entirely
see my
different show.
purists come out of. You see my purists come out. I don't want to do
That's
that.
entirely different show. We can have a whole show about how different music was in XYZ years compared to now. We can talk about that for hours.
It's funny you brought that up because I actually I'm a big proponent of recycling chords and stuff like that. So
Mm-hmm.
recently I have been listening to Kelly Price's Friend of Mine, the remix,
Mm-hmm.
and I love the mood of that. I'm all about moods. I'm all about vibes. If it has a good vibe, a good mood, sign me up. I'm in.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna recreate. I'm gonna recreate that mood.
Okay.
I'm gonna look for a singer to try to sing on that. But I was gonna tell you, I had an idea for a channel that I might still do. Was that I was gonna take a fragrance of the day and I was gonna create a song based off of where that fragrance took me.
Okay. I We need to chat. We're gonna chat about this offline because not only do I think that's a good idea, I also think that there's an opportunity to bring somebody else into the fold that's kind of doing not the same thing as that, but similar. And he's
Okay,
newer. He's newer as well.
okay,
He's just starting out. But we're gonna chat about that. We're gonna rap about that.
cool. I'm down with it.
Yeah.
She said, "Ooh, music." Yes, we are music people. Yes,
Yeah.
we are music people.
Most
It's
definitely.
funny because I had what I was so upset about because the way I have my setup for my microphone and everything is that I have it linked into my computer. So I was gonna play little snippets for you so that you try that out.
Mm-hmm.
Really? So you and I need to converse because I'm actually
Connect.
looking for a female singer.
Connect.
So I'm actually looking for a female singer. Um, but yeah, um, I lost my train of thought there. Good job, Sunflower. I appreciate that. You didn't lose my train
I
of
was
thought.
I was gonna say, Tyree, if you eventually, I'm going to have to do a rebrand of
Mhm.
my intro channel, etc. And I would love to connect about getting some uncommon music to go along with the uncommon sense.
You know, I just thought about this. Can you play music through your computer?
I think I can. I just do not know how to
How
do it
to?
right now. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm
We'll
sure
work on
through
that.
some fiddling around with it, I possibly could. The only thing would be is we would have to definitely, make sure it's not DRM because they will give me a copyright flag quick.
Oh no, if it better not be because it's mine.
Okay,
It'll be mine. I'm not gonna tell you to play
okay.
anybody else's. No, it'll be either mine or something that I have access to that they don't. Mm, Forget that they already know.
Abraham, come on now.
You talking about
But yeah,
borrowing notes? I think the channel
yeah.
is called. Okay, I didn't know about that.
Yeah, he does spoken word, but he like goes through the fragrances, the notes, and then he has a spoken word section where he kind of reviews it in spoken word format, but also like pays homage to it in such a way. Very creative way to discuss a fragrance and kind of link the artistic creative side between music, fragrance. It's all right, Abraham. It's interesting that we was on the kind of the same page right there. So you my soul brother, for real, for real.
I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to. Okay, I'm gonna give you the option. I have 4 songs that are on YouTube. Okay, I'm gonna let you choose based off the title. I have Access Granted. I
We can't
have
have
Electric.
access granted. That's Dr. Rose's. That's out. That's out.
I have I have Electric Lady. I have Light Years, Sway, and I have Innuendo.
I'll probably just off title, Light Years would probably be the one that I would like.
Of
But
course you
which
would.
one is the one that we were talking about that I messaged you back and was like, this is a bop with like 8 P's behind it.
That was Access Granted. I think that's the first one I'll let you hear.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I don't know if you heard the whole. You didn't hear. No, you heard the whole song.
I heard the whole
I'll
thing.
let you hear Access Granted. So that's the
Okay.
one. That's what Rose has.
I listened to all of them though. I listened to all of them, but I thought I commented on all of them too.
I don't remember, but let's just choose one. We'll go with that.
I don't remember what Light Years sounds like, but that sounds like something that I would need to rock with.
Okay, let me find it. That one's actually on my channel. So let me find it. My channel, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Stop it. Okay.
Right, Mike?
You know what?
Cartel, me connect. You know what I mean? And that's what it's really about. That's why I like the that's why I like hanging with creatives for real, because there's so many different facets of creativity and there's so many different ways to interweave and intersperse what everybody does. And I've been
You
saying this for about maybe a month and a half now, and I'm gonna put this on a shirt so nobody steal it. I put it out there already. This is gonna be a part of my line I'm gonna develop. It's gonna say raise your vibe, attract your tribe. That's a thing.
you know what? You did hear Lightweight, like your sway. You actually commented on it. I see. Go ahead, Ty. I just saw it. I didn't know. Thank you. Didn't know that.
Told you.
Ironically, that thing has 48,000 views. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. So that's something new. Okay, so let's see.
I see you too, Mike. Like you definitely have many facets on the channel. For real, for real. I'm trying to get in your lane. I technically really only have 2. I want to expand an additional 2. So for a total of maybe 4 and kind of cycle through them. And so that way you get some sense, you get some self-care, you get some fashion / styling, and you get a little bit of what I call some gems. So we're gonna work that in there, intersperse it, so that way uncommon sense is a little bit more than fragrances.
So which one would you rather me put into the chat? You tell me.
You said which one would I rather you put into the chat?
Hmm
I don't know. What do you mean put into the chat?
I'm gonna put it in the chat so they can link it and see it, so they can hear it.
They ain't got nothing to do with this. I'm talking about for my I want to sequester
I
this
know
for
what
my
you.
use.
No, you have to understand. I have something different for you.
Okay.
Yours,
All right.
what I have for you, nobody's heard yet.
Yeah, we want that.
Yeah,
Well, let's do let's let them hear Light Years.
Light Years. Okay,
Yeah.
let me
And
go to Light
Sunflower
Years.
dropped you a message here. She said she's in the perfume corner whenever you want to connect, Tyree.
We'll do it. What's the name of the perfume corner?
I don't know. What's your name in the perfume corner, Sunflower? I've seen you pop up here and there, but again, the names on YouTube and the names on Facebook, two totally different animals.
Right.
Tara Lynn Johnson.
All right. So that
Gotcha.
there is light years. So that's pretty cool. Again, I'm not one to promote myself. I like to hire
Why
people
not?
to do that because I suck at it.
Well, first step at getting better at is to start. Hey,
Look, man,
stick with me,
I
kid. I got your back.
okay, okay. Because I said I'm a behind the scenes guy. I like being behind the board. I like being behind the maceration, the creation of it all. I like
Understood.
that's my lane. But I understand as a artist, I have to be
Why the air
somewhat
quotes?
visible because I don't like being called an artist.
Why? Is
Sunflower
that
needs to
topic for
turn your
another day?
ears. You need to turn your ears. Um, Artists are very finicky,
Okay.
and they're
Got you.
they can be opportunistic at times.
Okay.
Not at times, a lot of times, and
Okay.
they're very um, easily influenced. I'll just say that. You
Okay.
know, a
So
lot
in
of
your
them,
experience, artists tend to be mercurial.
yes,
Okay.
yes, they're very much
Fair
so.
enough.
And a lot of times we try to tell artists, stick with one producer, stick with one person, let them learn your sound, let them develop who you are. But
Mm-hmm.
what they do is they hear things here and they hear things there, and well, we can get you this for this, we can get you that, but what they're not telling you is all the other aspects of it. One of
Mm-hmm.
the bigger things that, and I'll make this quick, but one of the biggest things that I have trouble with artists is that artists they don't like being produced.
They don't like being who?
Produced.
Okay.
They don't like being produced because a lot of them don't know what producing is. A lot of them think that producing is the person that makes the beat.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a producer. That's not, let me back up. That's not a true producer.
Okay.
Think of a producer as a director, as a movie director. What they're there to do is they're there to make sure all facets are working in sync. If something needs to be corrected here, they'll correct it. If something needs to be corrected here in the music or in the drop or in the bass or in the singing or in the vibrato, if something needs to be corrected, they're there to bring it together.
Gotcha.
But a lot of artists don't know that because it's more common than not to where it's been told the producer is a beat maker
Mm-hmm.
that produces the beat.
Gotcha.
When a producer is so much more than that. It's supposed to be so much more than that. A lot of times they get in the studio and the person that's over the music will say, "Well, just sing on it and do what you do, and we'll rock it." It
Mm-hmm.
should never go that way.
Mm-hmm.
Never, 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 ever. I will tell anybody, you need to have a producer. You need to have your own engineer. Those things have to happen. If they don't, I'm sorry, but prepare for a failed project.
Yeah.
All right, Naps and Nature, appreciate it, man.
All right, Mike. We appreciate you, bro. I don't know why my StreamYard ain't popping the comments up. Man, we appreciate you for hanging with us as long as you did. Definitely
Yeah,
had a great time.
yeah.
Nothing but love, bro. And you know I'm gonna be by your neck of the woods. You know how I do. I'll see you soon, brother. And you have a good one. Tell wifey and them babies to have a good night too.
Right.
It's just
But
not popping up.
but you know what? I think on that note, you and
Yep.
we've had a good run. Let's
Oh, we gonna we
let's
gonna
set it
we gonna
like
shut it
this.
on down. We've had an excellent run. Like I told you, bro. Like these right here can run up to 3 hours. If you go back and look at my channel, I got like 3 or 4 that's 3 hours
Mhm.
long.
Yeah.
For real, for real. But we can go ahead and wrap it here. I appreciate you for being flexible to hang with us tonight
Of
and
course.
give a little bit of your expertise and get into our family a little bit differently, and also too trusting me enough that All right, I'm gonna do this live with you and see how I roll. I appreciate you trusting me, sir. So again, we had a great time with you too, Sunflower. Thank you so very much for hanging. Let me put your comment up on the screen. And
nice
again,
you too.
yes, and it's again to everybody in the chat and everybody who has stuck around and watched this video, told a friend. All of the love and support. Again, I thank you guys from the bottom of my heart, the top, the sides, and all the way around. It's been your man, Uncommon Sense, and our new friend, Chill Mode, aka Tyree. And this may become a more consistent thing soon, very soon. And we're gonna wrap it there. And you guys have a good night. Love you all.
Before we go, that's somebody I want to see you on the channel with.
Who?
Amina.
Amina? Oh, me and Amina gonna do something. For sure. It just has not happened yet. We haven't connected, but Amina and I have been chatting in Instagram. I haven't pulled on her coattails yet to be like, hey, come do this. So I gotta reel Amina in slow. I can't just go ahead and hook her in and pull her in. Abraham, appreciate you, bro. Love you, bro.
Good talking to you.
We will see you soon. But yeah, Amina, we're gonna definitely do something because I enjoy you on Lulu's channel. So I can only imagine the silliness we'll get into. Lenora, thank you so very much. Lenora came to us from JC's channel. So again, it's hey, yes, definitely nice meeting you. She was on one of my other lives, and great night to you. Rest well, keep smelling great, and we're gonna wrap it.
Everybody have a good night, and we'll holler. I guess I'll see most of y'all in the perfume corner. So
most definitely, you know what goes down in the perfume corner. All right, y'all.
All right, take it easy.
You too, Tyree.